now they're dead, and her and him. But let's not cry, even if it's grim. Vincent is annoying, but still a smarty. Come on, kids, let's watch this murder party. Am I in control? Am I a real god? Who is the leader here? Who is the...
Hello everyone and welcome to Discord Murder Party, a fun game night with friends where nothing bad happens, also known as the #1 trending TV show on DoesTheDogDie.com. I'm your host, Some Kind of Murder God, and these are my fantasy RPG party members. I have 10 of them and I've made a mistake. Alright, so let's go right down the list and introduce everyone, following the list here in the Roll20s, starting with Alex, who is a good fucking boy.
Why would you put that as my title when you clearly believe the opposite?
You know, I was making a reference. Unfortunately, I can't change it right this second, but the hope is there. Alright, we've got an Adric.
Yes, hello, hi, it is me, I am here.
He's a smart boy. We've got a bro who really, really, really loves Monster Prom.
Hey, leave me alone. I am a valid individual.
You are. I didn't say you weren't valid. I just said you really love Monster Prom.
I am very valid.
Yes, you are.
Hurt.
We've got a JoJo who is in fact a dragon.
Yeah, I am. And stop calling me scaly. Because I'm not.
Now that you've said it on stream, that's what I'm gonna put as your label next stream.
If you do, I'll attack you.
Wow, I'm terrified.
Maybe you're not a scaly, but you sure are cute.
Alright, we've got the lovely, 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 lovely queen.
I haven't slept in a week. I was weak. I was a mess.
She's fine. We've got a Darby.
Hello, everybody. It's good to see and hear from all y'all.
Indeed. Darby, you see, handsomest is a word, and it's just meant for Darby. That's a fact. We've got a Juno here, who is fired from Discord Murder Party again. You know what you did.
No, actually, I don't. But you want me to do something?
No!
Here, MG!
Stop!
Murder,
Oh my
God!
God.
MG!
Stop!
Murder, God! Hey, listen, if you're gonna say you're fired, I might as well do something that warrants being fired.
We've got a Scott, who was voted the most likely to be the protagonist in a slice of life anime in high school.
That's right, I'm an anime protagonist in America, where Americans live. Eat your hamburgers, Apollo.
We've got Kikyo.
I guess I'm here. I'm dying.
Kikyo is dying.
But here.
Yes, that's fair. We've got an Uprising.
Yes, I keep changing my keybind, so I get really confused.
Apparently we don't.
I tried like 5 different ones before it worked.
Rip. And we've got a Split.
Yahtzee!
We're trying some different things. You'll see later. Anyway, let me explain how this game works, and actually, y'all should pay attention this time, because some people have gotten really good at werewolves, so apparently I need to change things up so we don't have another, hour-long game. Okay, so, the way this game works is we have 10 players. At the start of each game, I hand out roles. These roles are secret amongst the people in the game. I am the only one that knows everything that's going on because I'm God. There are 2 murderers. It is the murderer's job to kill everybody else. What a fun time. There is 1 seer. The seer has the ability to check one person's roll per round. It's a good time. They basically have a superpower. Unfortunately, they almost always die first, so it doesn't really matter. There is a bodyguard. Yes, that's right, I have switched out the witch. The bodyguard has the ability to protect one person in the night of their choosing. So basically I ask, hey, who do you want to protect? They pick a person. If that person is attacked in the night, the person who was attacked won't die because the bodyguard saved them. If the bodyguard's, person does not get attacked, it doesn't fucking matter. There is a gardener. The gardener doesn't really do anything. They're just there to hand out flavor text. It's a good time, but that helps the good guys figure out one person who isn't a murderer. There is one guy who just really loves guns, and when they die, they take someone else out in a blaze of glory. There is also a tanner. The tanner hates their life so much that they just want to be killed, but they want to be killed in a very specific way where they get the attention of everyone, which means that they have to be voted out of the game. If they are killed by the murderers, if they are killed by the gunsmen, they do not win. If they're voted out of the game, however, they're the only winner, and the game ends. So, that'll be fun. So, yeah, there are also 3 normal people, and this game is not very fun for them. So, yeah, this should be a good time. Now that y'all are here, I should explain that, hey, donations! So every 2,000 bits that are donated here on the Twitch, we spin the donation wheel. There can only be 1 spin per game round, and spins will take place at the end of the night phase. If you donate $20 American dollars flat, or 2,000 bits, that's right, you can choose one of the next scenarios for Discord Murder Party. If you pay us, hit me up in DMs, we will talk. That only applies if one person sends us that amount all in, one go. So y'all can't just, I guess you guys could all, pile in your ones together, hand them off to one person, and have that person pay me $20 so your coffee shop AU can finally be canon. But, you gotta organize for that. So, yeah, cool things. I see you guys are already giving us money. Thank you very much. Speaking of that, after the first night phase, when I read all the flavor text, I try to thank all of you lovely, lovely, lovely donors. At least that's the plan in theory. That's right, donate things and then listen to me utterly mangle your Twitch username. It's gonna be great. So yeah, should be a good time. I'm pretty excited. It should be a very exciting game. Anyway, let's get started with scenario. Oh fuck, hang on. I gotta fix something. 1 second, everybody.
Anyway, so Harry got the wand, and the blanket, and the stone. He lived and saved.
Wait. What?
Well, you see, it really, the stone that he had the whole time, it totally saved the day. Back in the first one that I mentioned.
That first stone, the one that they couldn't decide is philosophers or sorcerers.
Yes, the one that they got confused in translation.
Okay, okay, so I'm still stuck on the thing that can send you back in time and why they don't just use that all the time thing.
Well, because it breaks the rules of time travel in theory, and the Ministry, after the evil snake dude got in power, he banned them and destroyed them, and everyone apparently listened.
Well, why didn't they just use it, before he got into power, when he tried to go kill the Potters? Why didn't they just use it then to stop him?
Fixed point in time? I'm not entirely sure.
There are so many things you can do with the time travel thing, and there's a girl who uses it to help with her homework! This is a ridiculous series!
Well, yeah, because it makes it awesome that she goes to 12 classes all at the same time sometimes.
Oh, that doesn't break the space-time continuum, but going back to save a baby? That's somehow worse?
I guess. It's just a baby, though, so who knows? He survived anyways.
You know what? I'm having trouble wrapping my head around this. I think I'm going to get something to drink.
There you two are.
And speaking of having something to drink...
You.
Oh.
Come on, come in. Well, what are you doing? Just fucking standing there like a couple of deer. Come on, take a seat, grab a drink. We're having a fun time.
Drinks, right. Those don't mix with my meds.
You're dead, buddy. Meds don't matter anymore.
That,
Good argument, right?
You're right. You're right, but how much have you drunk?
That's a lot. Don't worry about it.
Have you just been drinking the whole time we've been in the scenarios?
Not necessarily. Not necessarily. I was looking around a little bit. But then I decided that I was wasting my time and that there was a perfectly good bar here with replenishing drinks. And I decided to have a little fun for once. You know how it is. Have a little celebration.
Oh,
Is that so wrong?
Nothing wrong doing that, I guess.
Exactly.
I mean, don't know what you're celebrating, though.
You, buddy boy. I'm celebrating you. You're back in town. You're back better than ever, it seems.
Oh, I didn't know that was... Oh.
What?
Huh.
Buddy, I've spent so many games just trying to help you out. I am just... I'm excited.
Well, I am here now. Got to wear a tutu.
And... See? Doc, I told you this one would be fun. I think. Oh, no.
I'm not really sure you're in any state to remember anything you told me, Mr. Reed.
You're absolutely correct. What a smart guy this guy is.
Yeah?
Okay, hold on. Okay. What did I miss?
You missed the circus. And you missed a musical. And you missed a dude being repeating, I think he was?
Yes. Yes, he seemed to think we were going back to previous scenarios. Like, during the musical, he thought he was going to a PTA meeting.
Yeah, that one.
Huh. Alright. 1 second. Tommy, be a buddy. Grab me a glass of water. I need to focus.
Sure.
Thank you, please. Okay, so, glad I missed both of those scenarios because it sounds like a fucking shit show. Literally, in both cases, a literal show of just bullshit. But, you said there was a guy remembering.
Kind of. It was weird.
More like remembering just the wrong thing.
Yeah.
But he still remembered something.
Indeed.
Which means we could probably work on it in some way. Okay, so he thought he was going to the PTA meeting. That happened, what, fucking months ago?
Yeah, and then he thought he was going back to Action Con.
Okay, so he can remember the old scenarios.
Yeah,
Which means probably the village one that she fucking recycled probably struck a chord with him at some point.
Oh.
Maybe while we were focused on Christine, he started seeing shit.
Oh.
Okay. Proposition. Let's just start pointing out everything that could be in the slightest related to an old scenario. Say... Thanks, by the way. Say that, I don't know, we're in a grassy area. We could say that we're in Scotland or something, try to connect it to the village. We could, various other scenarios. Say we're in a woodland area, we could try to connect it to that one with the fucking weird fucking flesh-eating monsters. We should try to maybe remind people of what they've been through.
Yeah, pointing out and trying to see if that might be able to do so is a good idea, but gotta be careful not to push the cracks, though.
It'll be fine.
What
it's going to look like is it's going to look like we're fucking with the game, that we're teasing her like she loves this back and forth bullshit so fucking much. That's how it's gonna seem. It's gonna seem like more back and forth we're only taking the back and forth and being productive with it instead.
Huh.
I like
See,
the way you think, Mr. Reed.
Exactly. Thank you.
Sounds like a good idea.
All we gotta do is play her game our way.
Yeah. Gotta make sure we let Grace know next time we see her.
Speaking of that fucking half and half bitch, where is she? She's basically my drinking buddy by this point.
Don't know.
Bad sign. What do you mean you don't know?
Evidently, she punched the murder god.
What?
Square in the jaw.
What?
Then I was gone.
Oh, you look at that.
There was anger, there was yelling, there was punching, then I was at a bar. And I don't drink. So...
Sorry, I gotta take a minute to really process this. She finally had the balls to do something, huh?
Apparently. It was kind of scary to watch.
Oh, I imagine. She does not like being touched. But... well, maybe she'll have a little more understanding about how I feel. Personal feelings aside, she'll be fine.
Yeah.
Not like she's gonna die. We can't.
Well, we are, but...
Exactly. We ain't going anywhere. Doesn't matter how much torture you go through. And trust me, if you get on her bad side, it's gonna be a lot.
Yeah. Well...
Sorry. Ah, my fucking head.
Was the water bad? Did I not get cold enough water?
No, it's... I've been getting migraines. This fucking place.
Oh. Okay.
Just all the fucking floating shit around.
Wow, you look like shit.
Wow, what's your excuse? I'm fucking drunk.
I look wonderful. And also,
Yeah,
I
keep believing that.
cannot get drunk. So there's that.
And you're missing out.
I don't end up looking like you, so there's a positive.
I don't care. Move on. What do you want?
It's time for the game to start, so I suggest you get your shit together, because you three, excuse me, 1, 2, 3, yes, 3, one of you is still in the void. Anyway, you all have a train to catch.
Oh boy.
What about the other one?
She'll be on the train. Don't worry about it. Come on, let's go.
Oh, one more thing.
Yes.
Before I forget, and given my current state, I just might. How's your...
I'm sorry?
Heard you sustained something.
You know what? Let's get on the train, shall we?
Lead the way.
Come along. Alright, let's get started, folks, with Scenario 1, Murder on the Murder Express. Evening, dames and fellas, and welcome aboard the Murder Express. I'm your gracious benefactor, Miss Murder, and welcome to the fastest train this side of the old US of A. It's the 1920s, 30s, 40s, so I found an excuse to put on a flapper dress. Please take note, fan artists. Anyway, you've all been invited onto the beautiful Murder Express, which is named for me, of course, and not for any sort of crimes that will happen on said Murder Express. You're all here for various reasons, and you'll be spending a few days in glitzy luxury as this baby chugs its way to the Big Apple. Why don't you all introduce yourselves at this lovely mixer that I've set up in the smoking car here? Starting with Dr. McGillicuddy.
I'm sorry. It's not that I'm tired. It's just that I've been on so many trains before, this is just another one, you know?
Fair enough, fair enough. Let's see here. Oh, fuck, that's right. Grace! Yes, fuck, there you are. Oh, that's awkward. Please try not to bleed on my train. Okay, well, fuck, let me just, fix your legs. And your arms. Now don't scream. I'm about to fix your mouth, okay? Do you think maybe you can keep quiet and play along now? Good girl. Oh, Grace Garden, you look lovely, by the way. Why don't you introduce yourself?
Where are we?
Oh, we're on the Murder Express.
Oh, well, I'm Detective Grace Garden of Scotland Yard. I was sent here to investigate reported misdoings.
Alright, fair enough. Alright, let's see here. We've got Herald Press.
No, I've never actually seen one of these things before. Oh, I'm sorry. Herald Press, journalist. Gosh, have I just time traveled or what?
You're the newspaper boy, right? You're here to write an article about the train. What a dapper tuxedo, by the way, Harold.
Oh, well, gosh, thank you. I don't remember wearing this, but I appreciate
You
it.
look absolutely lovely. Alright.
Oh, shucks.
Hercule Period.
Bonjour, my name is Hercule Pierrot, and I am a detective. I am here to scout out this train because, honestly, I do not trust the name Murder Express. It is just begging for trouble.
What? No, that's just, listen, I feel like you're being very unfair to my family name. It is not our fault that we have the last name Murder.
You could have named the train literally anything else. It's a perfect cover for
I'm proud
Murder.
of my heritage. How dare I appreciate tradition? Fuck you. Anyway, Hugh done it.
Aha! Hello, I'm Hugh Dunnett. I like riding trains from here to where are we again, ma'am?
Arkansas.
You know what? It
We're
doesn't
going
matter.
to
I'm
Arkansas
on the
right
train.
now. It's fine.
Oh, okay, Arkansas, ready to go.
We've got John here.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm in this train on my way to see my wife. Yeah.
Aw, that's sweet. We've got, for some reason, somebody's name didn't change, so now I have to double check what it is. Oh, wait, that's right. Never mind. I forgot that Darby is not in this game. Okay, we've got, Timothy Shoot.
Hello, my name is Timothy. I collect rusty guns, toy guns too. I'm gonna go see my uncle in New York, and I've never traveled by myself before, so.
Oh, it's okay. Shh, it's all right. Listen. I'm here with you. Don't worry. I will look out for you. I promise.
Okay.
You're good, Timothy. All right, we've got Tommy Gwendolyn.
It's a train. Always wanted to be on a train. This is so cool. So fancy looking. Train.
Yeah, I'm so glad you're enjoying it. You know what? Just go ahead and enjoy. I know you don't like drinks, but we've got some pretty good snacks here for you to enjoy.
Oh, it comes with snacks.
Yes, that's right. It does come
Cool.
with snacks. Whatever snacks people ate in the 1920s. I don't fucking know. You think I did research? Anyway, we've got Zuli the Beheader.
What's up? I'm the girl that's a wrestler. I'm a famous wrestler. It's the 20s. I know. It's progressive. This is the type of stuff that you're going to see in approximately 100 years. Well, you know what? It's happening today. I'm on the train to go to my next show, and I'm pumped.
Wow, I gotta say, this fantasy wrestling thing is really ahead of its time.
Yeah, it really is. You know, there's a lot that we can predict in the future based on how wrestling is going right now. You know, the fun little leotards. You know, it's really cute and all.
You are rocking
By
that,
the way, they just call me the beheader because I always win. I don't actually behead
Of course
anyone. That'd
not.
be weird.
I'm going to keep an eye on you.
You're wonderful. Alright, and lastly, we've got Vincent Reed.
So wait, is that something that did or did not happen in the 20s?
You think I did any research whatsoever?
Okay. You know what? Genuine curiosity. Fuck it. Out the window.
I mean,
of the moving.
There's probably like newspapers we can check, like magazine news
What?
or something that could give us some historical accuracy.
Yeah.
You know,
Because I don't know about you, but that was shortly after so I'm actually kind of curious.
I actually, you know what? I'll tell you what. I'll look into that for you. I'll get you some newspapers, like the newspaper that Herald Press works at, which is a newspaper. Anyway, you all enjoy your little mixer here, and then you all settle down for the evening. So why not?
I don't know where my bed is.
Yeah, right down this way.
Chair.
Let me. I'll take you along.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Use this car right here. I will see you tomorrow.
Aw, you're all adorable. Alright, so let's move on to the night phase here. Alright, so let's see here. Murderers! Who would have thought there'd be actual murderers on the Murder Express? Not me, that's for sure. Anyway, you've got some sort of motive that won't be revealed for some time, and that motive has but one solution: killing people! You've stolen out of your rooms, knife in hand and a glint in your villainous eye. Tell me, who's your first victim? You guys gotta decide. Who? Alright, getting spicy here. I like it. Alright, fortune teller, aka the seer. Every 1920s, 30s, 40s story needs a bit of mysticism to it. Well, all the good ones do anyway. So I invited you here to set up shop in one of those cabins at the back. Sure, your incense is a little distracting, and the various crystals and shrouds are a little gaudy, but everyone knows that part of the trade is the atmosphere, especially when you're checking the cards. Tonight you can use those tarot cards to read the fortune of one of your fellow passengers. Tell me, who's it going to be tonight? Alright. Bodyguard. Well, aren't you just a sweetie? Deep down, you have a heart of gold, and all you want to do is protect your fellow passengers. Gag me. I mean, aw, how sweet. You've heard the stirrings that something violent is afoot, and that means you feel the need to keep an eye out. Unfortunately, you're just one person, and that means you can only guard one other person's door. Tell me, who would you like to stand watch for tonight? Oh, nice. Alright, so... wannabe bartender. Hey, I already have a bartender. Do you fucking mind? No? Okay, so this asshole here seems to think themselves a bartender, and they've been mixing people drinks from their cabin. Great! You want to pass someone a rum and coke or whatever? Because, you know, fucking, obviously you're not a fucking professional. Maybe a screwdriver? I don't know. Whatever. Who would you like to give a drink to tonight? I need you to make a decision. I love this music very much. It's nice. Good time. Alright. Nice. Good choice. Alright. So, everybody wake on up.
Yeah.
So, first things first, actually, Kyle donated 6,000 bits, so I gave him 2 wheel spins for this game, so I'm gonna read off the first one. Alright, so, one of you is now that one lonely guy. One player is desperately lonely and insists on hanging out with another player every night. If that player turns out to be a murderer, the lonely guy dies. So one of you is now horribly lonesome, and so say that I'm like, I am so lonely, I just want to hang out with, oh fuck, I just realized if I list anyone, you guys might start thinking maybe I know who the murderer is. Anyway, the point is, if you hang out with a murderer, you die. I'm just gonna pick someone. Anyway, I'll put that down in a second. In other news, so crazy thing, Grace, 2 murderers tried to break into your cabin and stab you. But somebody came to your aid and defended you, thus saving you from death, meaning yes, the bodyguard actually picked the right person to save for this round, and I'm very impressed.
Oh, well.
Incredible.
Hey,
Thank
strong
you.
woman, I like it.
Goodness gracious.
Okay, so
There was an attempted murder on this train. I knew something was up with the Murder Express.
what? No.
This is something my dad warned me about.
I mean, to be fair, no murder actually happened.
Yeah, well, also, I mean,
Attempted
even
murder is
though
no
there is an
constant
attempted
crime.
murder, and this place is called the Murder Express, that had the cheapest tickets, so...
Not even supposed to happen?
Yes.
Listen to this elderly lady right over there.
My dad told me not to worry about these kinds of things, but I knew it would happen.
Also listen to the child.
It's fine. Anyways, well, you know, since there's been a mysterious attack here, why don't we, spend a bit of time here trying to figure out who done it, huh? Do you want to maybe pick a leader to help work out who's responsible?
I nominate the Scottish individual over there. The one who was attacked in the night, Miss Garden, I believe it was.
Seems reasonable.
That's right.
Second.
Yeah, and it's a
Wouldn't
second
it
because she
be,
is a
like,
detective.
more efficient to hire someone who's actually got, like... Who, maybe... Okay, we don't know who protected her, but, like, wouldn't that be better? Because she didn't do anything but sleep.
Well, first of all, who protected her?
Fuck it. She's not gonna like me revealing it, but here you are.
You did.
Well, I saw you when you popped in and went Jesus Christ to myself, so figured I might as well.
That's
really nice of you.
very generous of you, Vincent.
Well,
Mr. Reed, would you say that you and Miss Garden have a relationship of sorts?
We know each other.
Acquaintances at best.
I see the doves.
I'm
Anyways,
married.
yes, I'll be the leader if you'd like.
Is there anyone against? I guess Zuli, you seem to be the only one against it. So do we want to call a vote?
I mean, I just think making the person that's super strong as a leader is good, but if other people are down with Queen, then I'm down with the 2.
Who's Queen?
Shit, I meant
There's a
Grace.
queen on this train? It'll be the third
yes,
I've ever
I
met.
forgot to mention the Detective
Yes, I knew the story.
Detective Grace Garden of the Scotland Yard is also a queen of some sort. It's fine.
Apparently.
Scotland.
Look,
Well,
I
then why
was
shouldn't
looking
we
at
make our
Roll20.
leader?
Yes, I knew a story on this. The paper is a dying industry.
No,
Look,
it's not in the
I'm a
1920s,
professional-
Herald Press.
1920. I'm sorry, what?
It's the 1920s, 30s, 40s.
That's fucked.
It's fine. Anyway, Grace, you are leader. You all have 10 minutes to try to figure out who did it, or else an act of God happens. You have 10 minutes. Have fun.
My dad said God isn't real.
All right.
Your
Hugh.
dad's messed up. for
Your
telling
father
you
is incorrect.
free.
Alrighty, I'm gonna call for everyone to pause for a minute. Hugh.
I'm
I'm
sorry,
talking
you
to
cut
Reed.
out entirely. I didn't hear a word you said.
I'm calling your name.
I
Who do you
see,
think-
yeah. You know, I feel as though my ears are being hurt from all the train tracks. Can somebody just write me a note very quick?
I think he's asking who you think did it.
I see. Well, we know it wasn't Miss Garden, and she's a detective.
And of course we know it wasn't Vincent because he was the one who protected.
And we know it was not. I currently trust Mr. Reed. He seems like a trustworthy individual. Let's see. Well, there is someone with the last name of a header.
That is true. That is
against Grace being the leader. Very suspicious.
Okay, look. I'm just gonna real quick break the fourth wall with this one here. I picked this name 2 weeks in advance. So...
This is true.
That is also true.
I mean,
A name that's a reference to something, are you saying?
Yeah, it's a reference to the Adventure Zone, so...
That sounds like an interesting paper. Give me the word.
Oh, you should definitely check
Moving
this.
on, because this is press.
Oh, not more future references.
Is the Adventure
All
Zone
these-
a comic?
All these
on.
future references and memes.
Moving
are just-
on.
Oh, God.
Can I have some orange juice?
Yes, you can have some orange juice, get out.
Thank you.
So,
orange juice
all in
and
favor for voting for someone literally named the best?
Wait, why are we voting me?
Because your name is literally the beheader.
And
I
then
already
also
said
you were
I picked this
against
name
it.
2 weeks in advance.
Yes, most people pick.
We're
most
not
people,
acknowledging that.
Most people pick their stage names a long time in advance.
Yes,
Guys,
that makes
to
it
be
more
fair,
suspicious. Hmm.
Just
Then
because
again,
the
it is a
wrestling-
wrestling stage name, so it would probably make sense.
Yeah, it's my wrestling name. Are
You're
you guys
also against Miss Garden being leader. That's also questionable. Even
That
though
is
she's
also-
the least
Both
questionable person.
against the only innocent person beater and also named the beheader a person of violence.
Okay,
I-
I'm just a professional wrestler trying to make
That's
my
a
way in
violent
the world.
sport.
Vincent,
Yeah.
wrestling's all fake.
That's true.
If they
Oh,
don't
God.
really fight
Don't
each
tell
other,
anyone
it's
else.
a show that they put on. It's just starting around this time, and it's this whole show where people watch two people throw their bodies at each other to see who's the strongest. No one actually hurts each other, and it's all fake.
That's
Are you
true.
saying-
My manager gives me $20 every time I win. I think that that's not enough.
Hold on.
But
That's
whatever.
entertainment?
Are you saying? Are you
Yeah,
saying Sean Gina is fake?
$20 is quite a lot, don't you think?
And I'm not actually from the 20s.
I'm sorry, Mr. Press, were you saying something?
Wrestling's fake?
But
Everything about Sean Gina is a lie.
of course it's fake. You wouldn't think that they'd actually let people just chuck chairs at each other's heads.
I mean,
Why
there's a lot
not?
of things
I
you can see.
I thought they just had good constitution.
It's fun.
Isn't it?
People like, yeah.
Hold on. Okay, Tommy, this is like a future thing.
Yeah, well, sort of. It started in the 1920s and 30s-ish area.
Can concur.
So did everyone just become a sissy after I gone?
Well, no, we just like watching other people hurt each other. We make sports out of it.
But it's not real.
Yeah, we made another war out of it.
Well, some of it.
Well, people like it more than war because people don't actually die most of the time. They just get punched around a lot and then they start.
Most of the time! Haha!
War is terrible. I don't know what I
Look,
would do. If
my
my own
name's
country was
my name's
invaded.
Zuli the Beheader because it's something to get them all riled up. It's like, oh, I'm going against the Beheader. That's no good. But you know, I've
Yeah, it's
never
just
actually,
mean.
never actually
This
killed
is-
anyone.
Well, fuck. Okay. I guess we're going. We gotta find someone who's not a sissy then.
Yeah, all right, that's fair.
Who else? Who else do you think? You.
You ask it.
I'm sorry! Ah, god damn it, thank you, ma'am. Alright. Well, let's see. There's some guy named John who's very quiet.
He is quiet. John, do you know
That's true.
anything?
John,
Do you know
why are
anything?
you so quiet?
I'm just thinking about my wife, okay? I'm
That
worried
sounds like
for
something
her.
a murderer would say.
How
Oh,
did you get
don't
married?
repeat this again.
You know, somehow I feel like people always get these misconceptions that it's always the quiet ones. You have to think.
Okay, sir,
It's
would
like-
you not contemplate about your life if you just attempt to murder someone then just fail horribly?
No.
I think about my mom a lot, and that makes me quiet.
Okay, buddy, that's very nice of you.
Where are you
Why does that
answering?
make you
Leave this
quiet?
child on the train alone, he's making me sad.
Well,
drink your orange juice. The adults are talking right.
I do have a theory.
What is that?
Let's twist what you say around your head. On your head. The quiet ones are always the most suspicious ones. So why not it be the loud one this time? Like Tommy himself.
What? Grace?
Tommy?
I told him how you were awesome and punched the murder god.
And?
Why would you think I murdered someone?
You punched a lady? In the 20s?
Why would you punch a lady?
Who?
Dude.
You punched who?
If I may interject. If I may interject. She's terrible. Just the worst.
And if I may
Probably deserved.
interject, it's a woman punching another woman, so that makes it a little more okay.
I got
Yeah.
lightly confused for a second. I thought you were saying that the other guy punched the lady. You probably would have been like a little baby's kiss next to it, but you wanted to know.
Tommy, did you punch a lady?
No, I don't think so. I might have in one scenario. I don't remember.
Are you playing a bad person?
No, I was eating Reese's Pieces. I was having candy. Sugar's so nice.
What are Reese's Pieces?
They're the candy. They're in the bar over there. They were invented 2 years prior here.
Oh.
You would make
I
a
have
brilliant
Reese's
history teacher.
Pieces. I have nothing to do but read.
Well, I formally accuse you so you can go and read in the lounge.
No.
Tommy, I'm not saying you're a bad person. I'm just saying that in this scenario in particular, you're probably the murderer.
But I'm not.
What is all this talk about scenarios and I'm going to go crazy?
Don't worry about it.
I'm really not, I promise.
He promises.
Yeah, well, where are promises ever got us here?
Pretty fucking far so far. I now have 3 people that I can talk to. And that's from my
rough,
promise.
buddy.
That
Oh,
sounds
trust
like
me,
that. I'm
I used to
sorry.
have none.
That's
Okay,
even rougher.
so it's either Tommy or Zully. Take your pick.
But you can't
I mean-
necessarily accuse her, though.
I'll
mean,
second
both-
whoever you pick, because I just want this to go.
If I may,
Yes?
I happened to be in a cart near the back that smelled very strongly of incense when I heard a struggle outside Miss Garden's room.
Yes.
I looked outside and I saw 2 people running away. I only got a good look at one of their faces, and that was Zulu.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
Well,
Damn, it
Thanks
sounds
for
like a
bringing that up
beheader was out to do a
now.
little bit of actual
Yeah, no.
beheading.
You seemed like you were on the right track without me, is the thing!
You could have just confirmed it, Doc.
I didn't think you would beat it!
Let us not idle around anymore. I formally accuse Julie the beheader because we have
I
a
second it.
Second it.
Wait, can
I
I just say
second it.
something real quick? Can I just say something? Okay, fine.
Dr. McGillicuddy here gave us an eyewitness report.
There's no way to prove that he was actually there. You guys picked on me because of my stage name. That's really mean, especially because I didn't know what exactly I was going to be on this freaking train. My other part is I have a show to get to. I don't know what the voting is going to lead to, but I kind of feel like this is... Alright.
You know, considering I actually saw her attempt murder, I am going to say yes.
There's no proof that you saw me.
Well, I will agree with the doctor, but I will be keeping an eye on you, Tommy.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I'll trust the doctor's word. Yay.
I beg your pardon, Miss Murder. It appears they cannot hear you.
Oh, I turned off my mic.
Is it the audience that can't
I
hear
turned
you?
off my mic.
But I can
Wow.
hear you.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, we
I'm
can hear you.
smart.
Sorry,
Yeah, I
completely
muted
fine, but,
myself
like-
in the stream like an idiot. Anyway.
Yeah, in
Oh, no.
OBS.
Oh, no.
Yeah. I'm smart. Anyway, period. Yay or nay?
I am the one who accused, and I agree with the doctor. If you agree with it, eyewitness report, you cannot, yes.
Okay. You done it.
I've suspected Mrs. the Beheader for this entire game, of course! Haha!
I'm not married.
Well then.
John, yay or nay?
I have no idea what's happening, but okay.
Alright.
Just say yay.
Timothy Shoot, yay or nay?
I guess I'll just go with what everyone else is saying and say yes. Those the beheaders is scary me.
It is. You're right, kiddo. Alright, Tommy, yay or nay?
Yeah, for sure. I feel bad for defending the murderer, but oh well, that
That's
happens.
okay. These things happen. Vincent Reed, yay or nay?
Yeah, fuck it.
Alright. And
I trust the dog.
Zilly the Beheader, yay or nay for your own death? I mean, getting removed from this.
You mean getting removed from the car?
Yes.
Oh, come on, we are not barbarians.
We're not.
I mean, not gonna lie, I'm really getting beamed here. Really didn't think this would happen this fast. I mean, I kind of expected it. Kind of just want to have fun with the lads. Whatever. Guess I'll die.
Oh wow, that's unanimous. Well, all right, Zuli the Beheader. As I lead you out of the smoking car, a knife that looks very good for stabbing falls out of your wrestling belt.
Maybe you should have called yourself the Stabber instead.
Well, see, if I called myself the Stabber, it wouldn't be a good reference. Anyway, bye. And then
See?
Julie jumps off the train.
See,
Oh my goodness!
Oh god!
Told you, Dad.
Bye.
Cool.
Train-related deaths are so violent.
Yes.
They really are, aren't they, Doctor?
Very
Jesus.
anticlimactic.
Fine, don't worry about it.
Well, if
was right
there's
about
anything
something.
you can learn from the
Told
story,
you, Dad.
okay, Tim, I who don't know who you're talking to. If there's anything you can learn from this story, you can't trust a fake wrestler because they're a sissy. That's why nobody. That's why the fight wasn't even bad.
I'll take note.
All right.
I'm gonna go to my cabin.
On that note,
This is
everyone
a
head
bad
to your
word.
cabins. It is time for you all to go to sleep. It is time for the night phase.
You need help getting to your cabin again, Timothy.
Yeah, I forgot again. I'm sorry.
Alright, follow me.
So,
Get him some orange juice while he goes.
Sure thing.
okay, so it is time for the night phase, which means I need to change the music. So, fun thing, guys. So we are now down a murderer. However, Kyle got 2 wheel spins, and the other one he chose was one I recently added called Traitor, where one of the good guys abruptly becomes a bad guy. So that's right, bitches. There are 2 murderers again. Alright. So, tell me, murderers. Oh, this is gonna be good. I'm so happy. Tell me, murderers, who would you like to attack this evening? Alright. The bodyguard has already told me who they're going to protect. Oh my god! Holy shit! Guys, the fucking, like, this is reaching, like, oh man, God. Holy shit! Okay, so, well, bodyguard's already made his choice. let's see here. Murderers have made their choice. Fortune teller, why don't you tell me whose role you would like to, check. Sorry. Okay. Let's see here. So, I need I guess I'm just gonna do 2 for the gardener because I forgot to hand out the gardener last time. Whoops. Anyway. So, let's get started, shall we? So, everyone wake up. Last night was interesting, to put it mildly. Is everyone awake?
I am awake.
Yes, hello.
Awake.
Thank you. Thank
We
you.
are awake.
Thank you. So,
Sorry, I'm out of it.
that's okay. First things first. Okay, so Timothy, you were given 2 mocktails by some wannabe bartender, which is very sweet, and they have, lots of nice juice in them. So you were nice and calm, and you gently fell asleep, rocked to sleep by the gentle lull of the train car. So you didn't notice when 2 people snuck in and murdered you.
Jesus Christ, the kid.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
How did that?
So,
Oh my goodness.
they stabbed you, but here's the thing. You were carrying a gun.
I told you guys I like
Oh.
rusty guns.
Oh.
Did you?
Yeah, she did.
Okay, guys.
Yeah.
That's correct.
Oh.
Yes. He said that he likes rusty gun.
I didn't know it actually works. Oh my god, what have
Well,
I
who
done?
do you shoot? Who do you shoot thinking it's not a working gun?
I mean, who else was in my room?
I can't tell you.
Heck! Freaking Tommy. I'm sorry.
Oh no.
Oh man. You know what? Actually, I'll tell you what. You should choose someone else. Because here's the thing, Tommy. You were so lonely last night. You went to go spend time with somebody. Unfortunately, that person stabbed you on the way to Timothy's room, meaning you cannot.
Wait,
You
what?
cannot save
Oh my goodness.
What the? What? What is it?
Two murders in one. 2 murders in one
So,
night. Oh my
Tommy's
goodness.
dead.
The plot thickened.
Timothy's dead, and Timothy, tell me, who did you shoot? Because it wasn't Tommy, because he didn't make it near your car.
Oh my gosh, okay.
Jesus Christ.
I shoot, John!
No.
Oh my god!
Oh, dear.
I'm so sorry! Shit!
No. Oh dear.
So, you actually... You shot...
Did I not get it?
Yes, you shot one of the people who was stabbing you!
Oh, damn it.
Oh yeah. God, fuck you for trying to kill a kid.
I'm gonna come
I'm
back from
gonna
the dead just to say, this makes me want to kill myself again.
What do you know? It was the quiet one.
Huh. Well,
Tell
Told you.
my mom
Screw me, I
said
guess.
bye.
John, do you have any final words?
No. Besides of just getting stabbed, I've been shot. I deserve this, I guess. Goodbye,
somebody get the
my
first
love.
aid kit for the child. We need to tend to those wounds.
Can I get some last words?
Yes, you
too?
can have some last words.
Betting you didn't see this Red Rider coming.
Damn, good. Tommy, did you have any final words in the hallway? No, please note that you cannot say who you were gonna spend time with.
You bitch! I just wanted love, whoever you were. Fuck you.
God, holy shit! Oh, what a round! Holy fuck! Oh my god!
So,
You know,
half of the train is dead.
You know,
Well,
I have
this
a lot.
is awkward.
I have a lot of trouble feeling bad for these things anymore. But those last words.
Bitch.
I just wanted love.
That was a very interesting set of last words.
Okay,
Alright.
I know this looks very bad because I accompanied Timothy on the way to the train.
I'm
But you know,
gonna.
I am not one of the murdered.
Yeah, that you did.
I'm gonna say shut the fuck up. I'm just gonna. Oh my fucking god! I haven't seen death this abundant in a while. Probably since I was a killer.
Oh man, I'm having the best time.
You were a killer?
Oh yeah, you know we all were. Repeating.
You guys are a
all
bunch
the-
of freaks.
This is.
Oh,
I
you
don't
were
understand.
too, Harold. Don't even start.
I'm sorry, what?
Don't worry about it, Harold. Just, focus on the situation. You're gonna have quite the interesting
Yeah.
thing to write for the newspaper, right?
That's right.
I guess so.
Another story
Yeah.
about another murder that happens again and again and again.
Taking this awfully in stride.
Kind of boring,
This is
actually.
Quite the genocide. Oh boy.
Welcome
know,
to my
right?
job.
Yeah, I know. So boring hearing the same thing over and over in... Where are we again? The train surely moved by now.
We're on the Murder Express, but we're in fuck, what's near Arkansas? I don't actually know. We're still in Arkansas.
We're passing-
You can look at the damn map, woman!
Yeah,
We're passing through Tennessee right now, I
yeah,
believe.
Tennessee. Yes, that's it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and where are we heading?
New York.
You said we were going to Arkansas, ma'am.
No, we were in Arkansas. We're heading to the Big Apple.
Well, now we're in Tennessee.
Looks like you
the
missed your
London
stop.
of America.
It's fine. I definitely paid attention in geography class. Anyway, a lot of death just happened. You'll have to figure out who done it. Grace, you are still the leader. You guys have 10 minutes to try to figure out who the final murderer is.
Honestly, I'm bored. I'm gonna sit by the window and just watch.
Vincent,
Great, thanks. Anyways.
You can't do that.
I think I can. I'm watching the non-existent land go.
Okay.
Okay, so... Who done it? You done it. Who do you think it was?
Well, right now I'm looking at Mr. Is it Period or Puro?
Puro.
I've seen some. I see.
Okay, listen. I know it. I couldn't have attacked Miss Garden if I was taking Timothy to the room.
I mean, you totally could have just directly after laying him down.
That, yes.
Why would I do that? Though I am a detective.
I
solve
don't
the
know.
crimes. I
Why
do not
would you
commit the
do
crime.
that, Mr. Murder Pants?
Are you accusing me of murder? I am a
I am
detective.
only pointing out your flaws in your argument. Because it's shit.
Wait a minute.
Real shit argument.
Wait a minute. You gave him those orange juices, didn't you?
You talking to Vincent or me?
You.
You.
No, I didn't give him the orange juices.
Guys, I think it died.
What? Oh, fuck. Cool. Awesome.
I refreshed.
Up.
Wait, did the stream dry? Did the
It
stream?
was just for a second. I refreshed
yeah,
it back.
Okay.
My connection got a little screwy for a second there. Cool. Thank you, Snow.
Yeah, it must have cut you. It must have cut you out.
Yep. All right. Well, I think we're back now. Anyway, back to arguments.
I'm sorry, Detective, but you're our only lead.
I mean, we have like what, 4 other people besides you and me that are not.
Here's a thought. Who was the one who brought the kid the orange juices?
The lady that we're not allowed to accuse.
Oh no, it wasn't me. There's somebody in my train who is taking the job away from my lovely bartender.
Oh, you mean the bartender?
Gardener?
The gardener, yes.
Well, she's calling it a bartender.
Not
Right.
the bartender. Someone
God,
kept bringing the kid those drinks.
Yes, the bartender.
Forget it.
Look, I know it's you kind of probably want to see something else with this, but it's literally the same as it's always been.
Yes, apologies.
I have a question.
What's the
Go
question?
on.
Good doctor, who did you see last night?
Unfortunately, I saw Tommy, and I was about to give him some recommendations on how not to be lonely, but he was already out of the cabin.
I see.
Yeah.
That was,
That is
that's unfortunate.
hilariously unfortunate. Well, I guess, we don't have anything else to go off? We just know it's not me or Grace.
I will say, since
the
you all
doctor.
seem to be hanging here, I will say that John and Zuli were the original murderers.
Yes, we're aware.
That makes no difference.
Yeah.
Thanks for the clue of what we already knew.
Oh! So it doesn't matter where Mr. Pierrot was.
doesn't-
Not the first.
It doesn't matter if it doesn't matter. Basically, any of your roles that applied in the first thing could no longer apply.
Yes.
Interesting.
Then it's Mr. Pierrot!
What?
I formally accuse you, sir, because
And I second
God,
it.
I'm so bored of
I third
waiting
it.
around.
Okay.
Doc, do you forfeit?
What? Why would I need to forfeit? I mean, you've already got everything you need, don't you?
Yes, you do. Can I hear the prosecution against, what's
Prosecution is that this is getting really boring and his argument's invalid.
Can I hear your defense?
After I took Timmy to the room, I went to my own room and I fell asleep.
I see. Okay, well, apparently since no one's gonna put up much of a fight either way, I guess we'll just start doing the votes here. Dr. McGillicuddy, yay or nay?
We all pretty much said
Well,
yeah.
I have to go through the list, Vinny.
Formalities, Vincent.
We've
Yes,
skipped over
I
it
fucking
so
do! Now let me read my fucking list! Thank you.
Are you done?
Yes, Dr. McGillicuddy.
Are you done? Because I've got a book I'd like to get back to.
Yay or nay?
Anyway, my vote is no.
Okay, interesting. Grace, yay or nay?
I'll vote yes.
Okay. Harold Press, yay or nay?
He was the one who took the kid back every time, every night. I'm gonna say yay.
Okay. Mr. Perot, yay or nay? Mr. Perot?
No!
Oh, interesting.
I forgot to press my push to start button. Push talk button. I forgot to press
It's
the.
okay. You done it, yay or nay?
I do say yay!
Alright. Oh, John's dead. Vinny, yay or nay?
yay.
Haha! Suck it! Let me off this train!
Alright, so... Mr. Perot, it turns out you were the tanner, and you desperately wanted off of this train.
It was called the Murder Express. There was trouble begging to be happening.
Alright, cool. We have the winner then.
Yes, indeed.
Congratulations. I'm gonna go ahead and kick you off the fucking
Mr.
train.
Perot,
Well done.
You see, was messing with the wheels of this train and is actually, bang! They all explode, the train clatters to a stop. Indeed, the entire game has stopped. It is over because Mr. Perot has destroyed the rails. And he also proceeds to, hop off the train.
So long, suckers!
Bye.
God damn it, I've
Walking.
been on so many trains, that son of a bitch!
So that's it?
Yeah, I guess so,
Okay. Oh, wow.
yeah, I guess the tanner wins. So you guys never
Freaking incredible.
found the final murderer. I guess you can all just get off the train?
Okay, but
That
here's my question.
it.
Who was the murderer?
Excuse me, hold on. Mr. Press, you have something to say?
That ain't it. That can't be it. I've read this book before. That ain't how it ends.
What do you mean?
Hey, Mystery on the Orient Express is a classic, you know. Aren't all y'all supposed to be murderers? I mean, no, wait.
What?
You, the Scot. I remember you. You're the one who told me that. Y'all the one that told me y'all were one of them. That I was one of them. Didn't you?
Why, in this case, yes, I was one of them.
Something.
Dr. McGillicuddy was going to be my next target, actually.
This is wrong in so many ways. I
Why?
just can't put my finger on it. This is not what I wanted. I just, gosh.
Well, what did you want, Harold?
Gosh, I just put so much thought and effort into. I was under the impression that this was gonna be like. I was under the impression we were gonna be repeating these scenes over and over again, and then suddenly,
No.
all just comes to this sudden halt. This train just. What is going on?
Nothing, sweetie. You're mistaken. We did have some familiar things for a bit
I'm
there.
pretty sure I remember how the book ends. I figured it would follow
This
the
isn't
plot
the
of the
book.
book.
What are you talking about? This is murder on the Murder
Everything
Express.
has followed a theme from one sense to another. I know it has. I was there. I was there.
Where?
Yes, you were. You were there.
I was in all of them.
Each and every one of them.
Uh,
I told you.
I was made a
You're one of
promise.
us. We're not the only killers. Neither were they. You are too.
But do y'all know that I don't?
Oh.
Well, we know. Oh, Grace, would you like to shed some light?
Well, we know quite a bit. We know that you've been asleep for a while.
Asleep. I'm standing right here. I don't understand. What are y'all...
Harold... Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know if I can keep using your false name.
That's his own.
You remember
name.
yours?
It's Harold.
No,
But it was Charlotte
Anything
before.
else?
And it was Steve before. It was so many things before.
And now it's Harold. But it's not really what that is it?
I don't know. It all goes by like gosh. I just
Look.
remember going.
Oh, go on. Go on. What do you remember?
I remember a farm. I remember staying on that farm for as long as I can remember, about 20 or so years. I remember looking up at those clouds each and every day. And each day they just started looking the exact same. Every single one of them. God, I just remember thinking, there's gotta be more to this than the life that I'm living. I just wanted something different. Something different.
I gave you something different, though, didn't I? You've been to so many different places.
Then why am I here?
Well, I thought you might appreciate a classic mystery scenario, right?
Because she's running out of ideas.
That's not fucking true. Fuck off.
Nothing has changed. It's all the same.
You
The
felt
same
trapped, didn't
game.
you? You felt trapped. It was all the same.
That's one way to put it.
How long were you on that farm for?
2 decades or so, ma'am.
Oh. It was like a prison, wasn't it? It's your home.
Single year.
It's your
Don't
home that
get me
keeps you
wrong,
safe.
I
You just want to run away from it, don't you? I know. I know. Listen. This is just as much a prison as that farm was. Yes, she may have shown you all these new things, but Look, she's running out of ideas.
I'm not running out of ideas. Listen, a nice classic 1920s murder mystery is, well, a classic, and there is no harm in the classics. I thought you'd appreciate the reference. Harold, right? Harold. And there was the circus. You've never been to the circus, Harold. And, thought a musical could be fun. You've never been to the theater. All I was doing was trying to make you happy. I've showed you so many things. There are so many things here for you to paint and create.
Then why did y'all go back to the beginning?
For a thematic reason.
There ain't
Lies.
nothing dramatic about that.
Like we said, she's running out of ideas.
It's not fucking true.
We play the same game every single time. We can't even skip over a little vote, even though we're all unanimous. Now, she follows a formula. You're not exactly gonna get the same thing from that.
There are rules, Vincent Reed, and they have to be followed.
And you're breaking your promise while following.
I have not broken my promise. Harold, I have given you what you asked for, haven't I?
He asked for the village.
Get out of my head.
Harold, listen.
I had full intentions of leaving that farm because I wanted something different. I took that pad of paper and I took that pen because I wanted to make something of myself. Not live a life of lies.
Harold.
You're not the only one.
Yeah.
She gave me... Well, she gave part of me what I wanted. But, Harold, you need to open your eyes. You need to see. You're being tied down.
Y'all don't need to call me that.
What's your name?
You don't need to take that if you don't want to, Harold. You know, I'll tell you what, we can...
Keep away from him.
Let him finish.
I swore that I would make something of the Blackwood name. That's it. Blackwood. Percy Blackwood. That's my name, ain't it?
Percy.
That's my name, ain't it?
Hello, Percy. It's nice to
Welcome
meet you.
to the club.
It's good to see you again.
Well... well... That's something, isn't it? Alright. Percy. Percy, right? Alright, Percy. Okay.
You.
I'll tell you what.
Y'all look familiar.
Hey, Percy. You remember me, right? You remember me? Your muse? Coming to you in your dreams to show you some great, amazing visions. Do you remember any of that, Percy? Do you remember, the big cyber future? Do you remember the beautiful tropical island? Do you remember all the things I've done for you?
Actually, now that y'all mention it, I think I do remember that.
That's right. Of course you do. You remember all of that. And...
Yeah.
You know what?
Y'all are my muse, ain't ya?
That's right, I am. And you know what? I'll tell you what, Percy Blackwood. Now that you're awake, and now that these fuckers keep going on and on about how I have no new ideas or what the fuck ever, let me show you something amazing, Percy Blackwood. Let's try something a little different, shall we? Welcome back to Discord Murder Party, a fun game night with friends where nothing bad happens. I am your host, some kind of murder god, and welcome to Scenario 2, Discord Murder Party in Space! Space. The final frontier. Well, okay, not necessarily. Like, dimensional travel might be a thing someday, but space is final-ish. Anyway, tonight we join the space crew of the SS Casilda, a top-of-the-line cruiser in the service of the Space Alliance. You all come from different walks of space life, but you're all here for one purpose, to defeat the Jerks, which are evil snails who crawl into people's heads and mind control them, which is both horrifying and a reference to a great book series. The Alliance does its best to defend the Starscape from their villainy, and the SS Casilda is the best of the best. I'm the personification of the ship's onboard intelligence, M, and I'm here to assist you all on your travels. Let's go through introductions, shall we? Starting with Blorble Bobence.
Hello! My name is Blorble Bobbins, and I am your onboard internet history droid. I may have a few glitches, but that's okay. I still do my job.
You do, and you do a great job at it. Alright, Dr. McGillicuddy.
Damn it, man, I'm a doctor, not a... Wait, oh son of a bitch, I guess I am a doctor this time
you are, in fact,
around.
the medical officer on the SS Casilda. Good job. We've got, our pilot, Grace Garden.
Why is the sky right on top of our heads?
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
It's
not so much on top of our heads as it is everywhere, because we're in the sky.
What the hell is going on?
Well, we're in space.
What? But I thought space was a myth!
It's not, and we're in it. Don't worry about it. This is already great. We've got Marvin the Martian.
Greetings, Earthlings! I, Marvin the Martian, have deigned to lend my services to you as your primary demolitions expert. Normally, I would be attempting to use my Iridium Q36 explosive space modulator to blow up the Earth because it obscures my view of Venus. But for today, the Jerks are the bigger threat. So you can rely on my explosive tendencies for today.
Indeed. And you know what? I'm sure you're gonna be just absolutely wonderful at your job. We've got, let's see here. Tames T. Jerk.
Tames T. Jerk. Ambassador extraordinaire.
Wow, you're so hammy. We've got Titan Shirogane.
Hello, everyone. I've been flying for years now, so hopefully this will be one of my last missions and we'll finally get rid of those jerks,
Yes,
huh?
indeed. You are, as we all know, just a few days from retirement.
Just a few.
We've got Tommy Gwendolyn, our science officer.
Space.
Somebody's excited. Are you having a good time, Tommy?
Space.
Okay, calm down,
the
Benny.
buttons.
Yes, you do have the buttons. Please don't press all of them or you will explode all of us.
I have plenty of buttons. There's too many buttons.
Well, yes, but don't push my buttons.
And we've got Vincent Reed, who I cannot remember what job I gave you, Vincent. You're the first mate.
Oh god, why does everything feel awful?
Oh,
this is familiar. Fuck.
Because you're in space.
Are we on a boat?
Sort of. We're on a boat in the sky.
Well, sounds like somebody doesn't have their hyperdrive legs yet.
We're on a boat in the sky, and also, by the way, there's actually no gravity up here. There's an anti-gravity field, but there's no gravity.
What the fuck?
I don't like this.
It's okay, you two. I was scared my first time, too. Although
I know,
I'm being a rookie pilot.
You're people, it's like you've never been in space before.
I haven't. Oh god.
Doctor, we're not as privileged as you.
Oh, this is great. And last but not least,
great.
we have my favorite crew member, Captain Percy Blackwood. Percy. Pretty cool, right?
Oh god.
This is amazing.
Yeah.
I've never actually seen space. I mean, I guess the stars count, but I'm in space.
Yeah.
I'm in space.
I know. It's pretty amazing, right?
This is incredible.
Oh, yeah, look over there. See, actually, we are currently floating through. Let me check my notes here. Boop, 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 boop. Yes, we're making our way along Daryl's Nebula. It's beautiful, right? See?
Yeah, it looks great. Don't like it.
Yeah, well, that's really too bad. I didn't make it for you, sweetie. Alright. So, we open on our beloved crew making their way across Daryl's Nebula, which is in fact a Lovecraft reference, don't worry about it. All is calm across the glittering sea of dust and ionized gas. But of course, the calm doesn't last, because what kind of adventure would that be? No, it wouldn't be much of an adventure at all, and unfortunately...
Smooth one, a nice one. One that doesn't involve anything terrible or moving a lot.
Aw, you're no fun.
What does a first mate even do? Oh, Jesus Christ!
Oh, sorry, looks like we have been hit! That's right! You are under attack by, enemy ship. They've launched a surprise attack starboard. I mean, right? Fuck it, ship directions are confusing. Anyway, listen, they fucking shot at us and our shields are down. Oh no! Their cruiser is already preparing a second blast and 3 smaller fighters are swarming in our direction. Oh no! Peril! Wow, this is scary, huh? Oh, no, my alarm's not continuing. I should fix that. I need it for proper scary. There we go. There we go.
Okay.
Okay, everyone, the alarm is sounding. Everyone get to your station.
Get to your station.
Naval stations, everyone!
What the fuck is a station? I don't...
Go to the place and
I
push
have
the
no
buttons.
idea what's going on.
I
but
thought you were a
love it.
military man, Mr. Reed.
Now let me explain.
I am spacefaring man.
Let me take a moment to explain how this is going to work. My dear Awakened, you may notice you have a few sheets in front of you with a little bit of information on it. We're gonna play something a little different this time around. We're gonna play a little tabletop game.
Tabletop.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Y'all know this?
What?
So
What's this thing called aspects
yeah,
on
don't
here?
worry. Okay, so
Games on
let
the
me give a
top of the
quick
table.
rundown of how this game works. Each of you has a little sheet with information about yourselves. There is a high concept which summarizes the basics of what you are. So, for instance, Vinny, you are the reluctant hero. You have several
Go
character.
fuck
Oh,
yourself.
I love you too. You have character aspects, which are just aspects of your personality, and you have a trouble, which in Vinny's case, you've got some anger issues, my dear friend. These things are going to help you on our little story here. So, what's going to happen is I'm going to describe how the story is going, and then I'm going to give each of you a turn to describe what it is you are going to do, or in your cases, just do the thing. Then, you are going to roll a die, and depending on what result you get, between 1 and 6, that decides how well your action goes. So say you have a gun, and you want to shoot the gun. You roll a die, and we see how well that shot goes. But say you have, say you're really good at shooting guns, say that's one of your aspects, then you would say, I invoke my sharpshooter aspect, I use a story point. A story point is this thing that lets you use one of the said aspects. So, use a story point to say, hey, I'm really good at shooting guns, and I go, yeah, that makes sense in this current point of time in the story. And then you get to roll 2 die, and the higher option is the one that wins. I'm sure this makes no sense to you whatsoever, but that's fine.
So this is
Gambling?
Great.
It's a little bit
Great,
intense.
we're gambling our life away.
I mean, it's not much
Great.
different than
Oh,
usual.
don't think of it like that.
Anyway, I have given you all a single story point for now, which means you can have advantage on one of your rolls at least once. I will, however, be invoking your troubles to fuck things up for you. A trouble, like I said, is things like Vinny's anger issues. So say he's doing a thing, I may say, oh no, you have anger issues, so now you're messing up on the thing. Then he'd have to roll twice, and he'd have to take the lower result. However, if I invoke a trouble, or if I say something's going wrong with the environment, like say, the ship is going down, because it is, then you guys will have to roll disadvantage. If those things happen, however, you get that disadvantage, that means you get a story point and you can eventually use an advantage thing later. We good?
No,
Cool.
no,
Where's my
not in the
D20?
slightest.
Yeah.
I think I understand, but just in case, can you repeat all that? I wasn't listening.
You know what? I think you'll understand as we go. Anyway, you all have 3 turns to try to fend off the invaders. Should you succeed in disabling the enemy cruiser, you can add an extra turn. Every turn, should you fail, our crew dwindles in, less than pleasant ways. No biggie, you got this, I believe in you. Your orders, Captain!
What? Oh my god, I hate this already.
I say fire the Iridium space modulator, Captain.
What even is that?
Well,
It's an explosive device.
What are those things?
Vincent.
Oh, we have cannons on this
of
thing,
course,
right?
they are being controlled
Oh.
by, Marvin the Martian, I believe.
Rid of the cannons, then. Open fire.
Aye,
I
aye.
can also detect where the enemies are located.
Ooh.
Y'all can do that. I'll appreciate it.
So,
Oh, Captain, my Captain, you have my unending support.
I fire. Okay, I guess I'll fire the on-ship lasers.
do you want to go first, Marvin?
The captain told me to.
Is that what you want to do? Captain Percy, how about
Are you sure?
how about you direct things, Percy?
He
I
just told the guy to
He told-
fire.
He just did.
I have no problems with him going first.
Captain, are you sure you don't want to locate the ship before you just shoot?
That's a good point. Yeah. Which one of these buttons does that? Gosh.
I locate the enemies.
Alright, you locate the enemies. Do you want to just roll? Or do you want to use an
Yes.
aspect?
I'll use an aspect.
Alright, well, you gotta tell me which aspect you're using and how that relates to this particular situation.
I'll use aspect detect danger
Alright.
to see where the enemies
Sounds
are.
good. Let's get some rolls then.
How many dice do
You
I
get to
roll
roll
again?
2.
1 or 2? Okay. Yeah.
Let's see here. Well,
Looks like a 5.
alright, congratulations. On a 5, I have to. Congratulations, everyone. We're also trying to work out how this works. Yes, you get what you want. Alright, so you definitely. You hit a couple buttons on yourself, and a couple screens pop in front of you as you help the ship zero in. There it is! The ship is hanging out right over that nifty planet right over there. It's very pretty and also very intimidating looking. You found it!
Shall I open fire, Captain?
Grace, Vincent, you really need to get to where you need to go.
I don't even know
Vincent?
where I have to go.
Vincent,
Where do I go?
first mate, chair just to the left of Percy. Grace, chair in front of him.
Yeah,
Okay.
you two should sit down.
It's the pilot's seat. That one's fine. Vincent, that one's the first mate's seat. You have information there.
But how do I steer this thing?
Wait, she's
I
piloting?
just turn the thing left and right. That's pretty much nothing.
I mean, there's also an up and down
I-
because you're in space.
Fuck it. There-
Yes,
okay,
everything.
Grace, you go to your thing, I'll go to mine. Fuck it.
Okay.
Whatever.
Mr. Reed, if you seem to be more skilled than this, just tell her what to do. Help her out. Keep her calm.
I will.
That's true. Would you like to go in closer, or do you want to just fire from here? I don't know. Everything's up to you, Captain Percy. I'm just here to offer advice as your onboard AI.
See if we can get a little bit closer in.
All right. Do you want to use your amazing pilot skills, Grace Garden?
I'm just gonna push this forward and hope to God something
Oh, that's
happens.
interesting. I'm
11
gonna
right
invoke
there.
the trouble, scattered and detached, because you clearly don't know what you're doing, so you get to roll 2 dice and take a disadvantage.
No, Grace, just try that lever right there.
Well, roll.
Okay. What am
You
I
roll
rolling
a
again?
d6. You roll 2 of them.
D6, okay.
And you can either roll it in Roll20 or in Discord. We have the thing as well. You get to roll 2 because I just gave you disadvantage, which is a shame because you rolled a 5, which is pretty. You rolled a 5 twice. Come on! Damn it.
Suck it.
Okay, so does it
Yes,
work?
it fucking works.
Yes.
You bring it in closer to the jerk ship. Oh, also, by the way, you have 3 fighters still closing in, so maybe some of you want to deal with that.
Captain,
Tommy,
would you
you
like-
know what to do. How do we deal with that?
Captain, would you like me to turn on the shields?
Wait, didn't they say the shields were down?
Yes, but we could divert power from one of the other non-mandatory things to the shield, so we have some defense in the direction the ships are coming from.
If y'all think
Because
that you
right
can
now, I
do
don't
that,
think
then-
we need anything making food.
I like the sound of that. Do it.
Pull that off, then yeah, by all means.
Alright.
Yes, then I shall do that to give us shields.
Alright.
Oh my god.
Tommy, would you like to use an aspect, or are you just gonna roll as is?
Because shields are important, I'm gonna use science's magic.
Alright, awesome. Roll twice.
That's a 5.
Alright. Well, congratulations! You all have gotten nothing but 5s. Everything's going great for you. Congratulations, your shields are back.
Oh, thank God we're coming.
No, Ratman, you don't seem quite that wonderful.
Grace, calm down. Calm down, it's gonna be okay.
Crying!
When do I get shooting, Captain?
I don't know, Captain.
Percy, let the man shoot.
You know what? Have at it. Have at
All
it.
right.
Hell yeah.
I fire the onboard ship cannons.
Alright. Are you using a story point?
Firing onboard ship cannons.
Oof. Do you want to use a story point? You know what? Actually, I'm gonna. Okay,
Yes, I
roll
do.
Again. Wait, what aspect are you using?
The really licks. Hold on. Why don't you just
There
shoot
you go.
him?
Fair enough. All right, roll again. Congratulations!
Good job, five.
You did another 5.
Yes.
Fate's on our
Okay,
side.
so.
Oh my God.
Somehow.
All right, congratulations. You shot it. Bang! Boom! Excuse me. I have an explosion sound effect, and frankly, I am not making proper use of it, and that is a shame. There we go!
We got it, Captain.
Oh,
that felt really
Christ.
My goodness.
That's amazing.
I know. All right, congratulations. You shot it, and
do it
the
justice.
enemy cruiser has stilled. It's no longer coming at us. So, it looks like. Oh nope, looks like they have one more cannon still operational, but it's no longer 3, so that's good. You also have the 3 freighters that are still coming in. They are trying to board.
You see if we can swerve out of the way.
A couple of you still have turns left for this round. There is Dr. McGillicuddy, Thames, and Thames, Titan, Vincent.
Oh,
Technically, Percy, you have been giving orders this whole time, but you know, if you ever want to use any of your aspects to help with anything, by all means, be my guest.
Percy, do you have any idea what's going on right now?
Pardon?
Just a general question, general sense of idea. Do you have any idea what's going on right now?
Not at all, but I love it.
All right,
We're
cool.
gonna die.
Tommy, you seem to be the most collected out of all of us right now. What do I do? What am I doing?
Oh boy, first officer, you're typically going to be a case of making sure that everyone's doing what they're supposed to be doing and giving a morale boost to everyone else who's doing what they're supposed to be doing. See, if you look on your little console just to the left of your chair on the armrest there, you can see everyone else's
You can
console.
also turn off the alarm.
I'm gonna do that because personally, I don't feel that's very good for fucking
All
morale.
right, congratulations. You successfully turned off the alarm. The most important roll of the. I won't even have you roll for it.
God damn it.
Okay, let's see. What else do we got here? Oh gods, I was not expecting to actually.
I can do whatever you need, Cap.
Hey.
Percy, you know what, Percy? You should be the one making the decisions here. You are the captain, and you're the greatest captain out here in space. Space captain.
Oh, well, y'all said there was another ship over
There
there,
are
right?
3 smaller fighters coming toward us right now. You have, I believe you have a few
Is there a way we
other
can just-
smaller fighters you could send out. You could also just prepare, because it looks like one of them's trying to board. Uh-oh.
What is Titan? What does Titan do? Titan, what do you do?
I can do whatever you need, sir. Literally
Such as?
anything.
Literally
I can take
anything?
care of the people boarding. Literally anything.
He's a red shirt. He's a jack of all trades.
Oh, fuck.
cool.
Oh my fucking god.
That'll
So there's
definitely come in
boarding
handy.
right now.
Yeah. Well, there's
I'm
one
gonna peek.
coming
How
close.
accurate
Seems like they might be
How
here
accurate do you
in
think your
one
aim
turn,
is?
maybe.
Would you like me to take it down, sir?
How accurate
Yes.
do you think your aim is?
Well, I can ask for an advantage.
You can, that's true. Okay, go ahead and roll, I guess. Fire up that extra cannon. Sigh.
Do I need to roll again, ma'am? That's 1-6 for you.
Okay.
You fire off a shot, and you're such a good fucking shot that not only do you hit one fighter, you hit the second one. Now there is only the remaining one flying around. Amazing! I gotta say, I didn't count on you all being so
Tone
successful.
down the sarcasm, Gladys.
I'll
That
have
was a
you,
hell
I'll
of a
have you know
shot.
my sarcasm is programmed into me. I cannot stop it.
Thank you all. I've been working on this for years.
Good fucking job, Titan.
Well done.
Oh my god. You know, this might just work out. Alright, Percy, what next?
Alright, who do we have left?
We
Yeah,
have James, yourself, and the doctor.
And has Blorbs done anything yet?
Blorbs helps adjust
Blorble
the spaceship.
just located the guys.
Gotcha.
Correct.
Alright, Doctor, what can y'all do?
Well, as medical officer, it is my job to make sure that none of you die horribly. If you're injured, I could probably help with that, but it seems we're doing well so far, so...
I'd say so. Well, let's see who else.
Grace?
I'm sorry, I don't have the best memory.
I'm gonna go ahead, get up out of my chair. I'm gonna come over to you. Hey, Grace, I need you to calm down.
I tried, but I...
Can I
Look.
use one of these die to calm her down, or...
It's okay. Here, I got this. It's
Will it
okay.
affect other players?
We just took down, 3 ships with no problems. We're rolling fucking amazing, so our gambling skills are fucking incredible.
Affirmative.
The literal you have no idea how to fly, and the literal first thing that you've done is help. So if you have any questions on how to do anything, I can help you out. You know me, I fucking fly for a living. Until I die.
Until I
Yeah, guess you're
So
right.
that- yeah, exactly. So everything's gonna be fine, okay? So I need you to focus.
Okay. I'll try.
This is
Alright,
fucked for
well-
me too. I don't like this at all. But the only way we're getting out of this alive is if we're doing this together. So come on.
Okay. We can get a drink afterwards, right?
Exactly.
I believe in you.
Percy, do you want to use
There we
any
go.
words of encouragement since you're the captain? You can
Captain,
make a
if
roll.
I may.
Or you can save your story point. Sorry, you were saying, Tames.
Oh, I'm sorry, speak, Tames?
Well, before we decide to shed any more blood, I am the ship's ambassador. Captain, give me the chance to charm our enemies, and we can resolve this conflict without any more bloodshed.
Can we do that?
You can
I mean, we
technically
already took
do
out 2 of
anything
those ships.
anything that works with the story, so I suppose, yes, you can try to charm the other ship, assuming you can contact the other ship.
And we have our first tabletop seduction.
That would be Percy.
Percy, do you want to try to contact
I
the other
mean,
ship?
we already took out 2 of them, but if y'all think you can still do it, then...
Well, okay. Let's think of it like this. If Tames fails to charm them, which I severely doubt he will, given how he is, we could always intimidate them, because we just took out, 2 of their... What are they called? Fighters?
We took out one of their fighters and one of their cruisers.
Yeah.
2 fighters are gone, the cruiser is currently, well, it's still moving, but its cannons are down, and there's a fighter coming towards you. That's not true, no, the cruiser still has one operational cannon. I wouldn't want to, remove them from the fight entirely.
Yeah. So let's try it. Let's give it a shot, because
Let's try talking with them, then.
Contacting
Alright.
the ship now.
Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Fuck. Okay. Hello? Yes, this is, oh, no, I didn't come up. Fuck. Why didn't I think that you guys would do this? Shit. Here we go. This is
If that isn't a mood, what is?
Prince Visser Space Louis III. How can I fucking help you, you pieces of meat?
Oh. piece of meat, eh? You know, I really enjoy being called a piece of meat.
I gotta say, that's not what I
Sir.
was going for.
Sir, I believe we've met our space match. And I believe I've met mine. Why don't I come aboard your ship and show you the best time you've ever had? All I ask is that you leave my friends
I gotta
alone.
say, I feel like the best time I've ever had would be destroying all of you because we jerks want to take over that planet right over there.
Oh, then you've never had a night with Thames T. Jerk.
Why would I want that, Thames T. Jerk?
He'll rock your world, baby.
I mean, he does have a point.
There's a reason why there's a reason why I'm ambassador on the #1 space vehicle out of Earth. I tame a lot of ass.
I have 5 asses, sir, and you have I do not think you have enough to manage this.
I've tamed beings with 7 asses. This isn't unusual to me.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
not
I-
wrong.
7-ass quadrant.
I don't think I
Okay,
have
well,
energy.
roll, I guess. And I'm gonna,
Alright.
I'm just
Oh,
gonna
sorry,
say,
what am I rolling
You're
again?
rolling a d6, and I'm just gonna say right
Thank
now
you.
that you're using your tabletop aspect, Casanova Among the Stars.
There we go.
I can't fucking do this.
So
I
what's
rolled a 7.
Oh my
You have a d6.
This is
It should be a
impossible.
D6.
Oh, Darby, you're supposed to use the d6s.
How does that work? Sorry, I'm not familiar with it.
Okay, he did roll a d6.
I did. I typed it
Well,
in.
you technically rolled 2. Fine.
Yeah,
It's the same command.
he rolled a d6, but for some reason added 1. He rolled 6.
Oh, that was my aspect, right?
Well, your aspect
supposed to
should
roll a
be
second
in the
dice
roll
for the
too.
aspect.
Whatever.
Oh, I see. I'm sorry.
You got a 6.
I can roll a
Does
second.
it matter?
We're trying to figure this whole thing out too, guys.
You
You're not
know,
alone in this.
I've never met anyone who, I'll be honest with you. As a prince, it's been really hard trying to find someone who can take all 6 of my asses. Plus the 7th extra one that I grew hideously. I actually have a defect among my people. But I feel like you'd understand.
Oh, you poor thing.
Oh, I understand the pain of having too many asses and not enough.
This is
Thames
not
T.
where I thought it was going to
I mean, I guess it worked.
You see a lot of space ass in my day.
I've never seen any of that in my
Okay,
life.
the space cruiser.
Maybe because I'm a short Martianlet.
The space cruiser flies over, preparing to connect with this crew in more ways than one.
I feel like this is a metaphor.
Oh, it is.
And so it closes in. It seems like things are going to be hunky-dory when it turns out... Oh, it's
Oh boy. Oh, not again!
It turns out there was that other fighter flew off to the side while you two were getting close, and looks like it made a shot. Oh, now it looks like there's a hole. There's a hole in the hull of the ship. Oh, looks like the fighter is actually boarding, and now you've got some horrifying monstrosities on board who are out for your blood. Dun dun dun.
So, Mr. Charmer, you think you could turn up the charm one more time for these
Well,
guys?
you see, that might be kind of hard, seeing how all of you have used all of your story points.
That's just
Except
too
for
many
Grace.
butts.
Except for me.
Actually, it turns out, now that I think about it, I think I want to make things a little bit more interesting for me. So let's see here. I'm just gonna roll a dice, and we're just gonna see how many people are on board this thing, because I think I'm gonna take a point from that previous game, and I'm just gonna say a lot of monsters can fit inside this ship, like the clown thing. I rolled a 3, but fuck it.
Doesn't make sense.
There are 5 of these horrifying bladed monstrosities aboard the fighter, and they are coming in. They are
We're gonna
banging
die, we're
on
gonna
the
die, we're gonna die, we're
door.
gonna die.
Stay calm. Stay calm.
We're not
Intruders have entered the
What do we do?
ship.
Yeah,
we
we
understand that.
know,
We
Blorble.
understand that.
We
Everybody
know.
Stay calm.
Shut
Stay
up.
calm.
Captain,
We got we
Oh
were
wait, that's
we were
right.
given an
One
arm.
one
we were
more
given some sort of
thing.
an
One
arms,
more
right?
thing. I forgot. I'm supposed to remove one of you at the end of a turn, but you all did do very well. So I'll just wait till next turn and remove 2 of you. Have fun.
That's
Oh,
not.
boy.
What the fuck? How is that? How
That's
that
another
works?
first, Don't worry about it.
That's a terrible fucking game.
I'm just happy that we're all still alive right now. Look,
Well,
we
we're
were
about
we were
to
given
not be at the end of the turn. Doesn't matter what we do.
See?
Well, we just have to do good again.
Look,
That doesn't
were any of
fucking
us given
matter
any
to her.
sort of arms at the beginning of this?
They're still banging on the door.
Oh boy.
I believe the captain asked a question, Miss
Yes.
What
I
is
said,
the
were any of
question?
us given any arms of sorts at the
Oh, of
beginning
course.
this?
I mean, you are all registered members of the Alliance. You all have all kinds of badass weapons. All, of course, with a bunch of different fighting styles for maximum, choreography potential.
What do we have?
Oh well.
You can always use the classic Q-36 explosive space modulator.
What is that? What is that?
It's a gun.
It's
Give
a fancy
me a
type
gun!
of
I don't. Somebody.
You have one on your hip, Vincent.
Okay. Fuck. That's the revolver. Nothing spacey or powerful.
Please don't shoot that.
Why can I not shoot this?
Because I
Because
don't
then
want
we
you to
will
break the
all
hole and kill
die.
us all.
Okay. Alright, is there any other gun that I can use?
Try
found
the
it.
other hip.
What if y'all drag him
What
down?
the fuck is this thing?
What would you say,
That's
Captain?
a phaser.
What is a phaser?
It's a laser gun. It goes pew.
It doesn't
Like what
look
the
like
big
a
ships
gun.
have been doing.
There's no trigger.
I think it's
the
like a
buttons
water
on
pistol.
top.
Just pull the trigger.
Captain!
It's the buttons on top.
Captain!
Oh gods.
What if y'all tried combining 2 of them?
2 guns?
What?
You know what? Fuck it.
Just to make
Alright.
a super gun.
Alright, everyone shut the fuck up.
Oh,
as the main military officer here, I need one other fighter with me against the door.
I'll go.
Cool.
Captain, if I may.
Captain Percy?
Yes.
Could I perchance have permission to maybe make a force field on the side of the door so they would come in and be trapped there?
See that you do.
Alright, you roll. Oh, well, let's see here. Finally, we get some more interesting results. What does a 3 do? It doesn't happen, but okay, so I'm gonna say that the force field does seem like it's working. But, it might not hold all of them. It may only hold, one or 2, and there are, after all, what did I say? What, 3?
That's not how this works. No, there's 3.
There's 3.
3. 3!
Oh! Fuck it, there's 3 now.
That's not how force fields work.
That's how force fields
Still
work
mo-
in space. Don't worry about it.
That's still fewer than we had to deal with before.
Okay, so we're gonna have one trapped, basically?
You'll have 2 traps.
2 of them or so.
2 traps, so we have 1 left to deal with.
Well,
That's no problem.
rather 2 will make it here into the main bridge here, and 1 will be stuck outside in the hallway, and we'll probably go run through your ship to beat up some other things.
So 2 is not going to be trapped.
2 will be trapped with you. 1 will run through the halls of your spaceship.
That's not trapped. The 1 is trapped.
That's still not in our...
We don't have to deal with one of them.
Exactly.
Alright. Okay, then what can we do about these 2 other than fight? Is there any way we can stop them from coming in?
That was the way we could stop them from coming in.
Unless we
Okay.
find something in here we
Oh,
can block the door with.
Let's see, don't we have another door?
I mean, currently, you have the 1 that's getting very dented.
Okay.
Can we barricade the door?
You can do whatever you
Everything's
want
kind
if
of
you can come up
built
with a good
into
story
the
argument
ground.
for it and roll. I don't know, what does the captain want to do?
Captain, if we don't come up with a plan for this, we're all gonna die.
What about we hide an ambush?
Well, I say everyone take out a fucking weapon. Aim at the door.
I am made of weapons.
Aim at the door.
That works.
Everyone else take cover. Let the robot take the arms.
Oh, all right. Is that you want the robot to take center stage then?
That's a bad idea.
The captain makes the decisions here.
And I'm advising him as a parent first mate. That's a bad idea, Captain.
As medical officer, if the jerks burrow into your brain, then they would have no effect on the robot. It's not biological.
That's actually not half bad.
Doctor speaks the truth. Let's follow the captain.
All right.
He shouldn't be the only one firing.
Vincent, did you and
The rest of us take cover. We can fire
Vincent,
from
you
cover.
and Titan were setting up in front of, like, at the sides of the door for when the two of them break in, right?
No, I said we should.
Well, are you gonna do that or not?
Apparently not.
If that's what you want to do. Everyone good? Everyone good with the plan?
Yeah, affirmative.
Robot
I
takes
see no
center
reason why
stage.
not.
Everyone stand back behind it. Any console you can find. Aim phasers, I guess, and fire.
Alright, sounds good. Alright! With a final boom! The door flashes open and these two horrifying bladed monstrosities come in. They have far too many limbs, lots of sharp pointy blades everywhere, swinging all about. They have, like, 5 guns in their 5 hands.
I believe I just sprung a leak.
Oh dear. Anyway, 2 of them make it through. One of them gets stuck at the force field that Tommy made. So one of them can't get in, and he's very distressed about it. That's the noise he makes. I don't know. Anyway, the point is they're attacking. Whatever. Anyway, roll. I guess you're attacking. I don't know. What are you doing?
Affirmative. Attacking.
All right, roll.
Bosh, fire.
Damn it.
You know what? No.
Well, that didn't end well.
Do you like my robot
No. I'm invoking a trouble. I'm invoking a trouble. You freeze up and you glitch. Roll disadvantage.
What?
And that's another D6,
Just
right?
roll one more.
I wasn't expecting that to happen.
Okay!
Well,
I guess
this is getting worse and
because
worse.
you get the 6! You glitch, but in spite of that glitch, you, like, flip out and freeze up, but you freeze in just the right spot, and you fire off several shots into your enemies. Boom, boom, boom! They are very badly hurt, but they are not dead.
Don't try this.
And in fact, because they've been hit, you know, they react like people who are hit do, and they fire back. Let's see here. I think I'm gonna have him fire. Well, of course, at Blorble Events, since you're right there and all. I'm gonna roll. Oh, I got a 2. What? I have a bit? 4. What do I get? What do I get from that? This is going so poorly.
It succeeds, but at what cost?
Okay, well, they shoot back at you, Blorble Events, and they just dismantle you utterly, because they do, after all, have 10 guns between them. But, one of them, because they're so shaken up, they also accidentally hit themselves, like one of the shots ricochets around the bridge, and shoots them. So one goes down, and you also go down.
That's not how those work.
Bye, horrible events. Okay, so you've got one
Well, shit.
left and one out in the hallway, who, by the way, is now skittering away. Oh, looks like he, I think he might find your engine room a lot more interesting than your bridge, actually.
Bullshit.
Well, what are you waiting for? Turn on the autocannons inside the hallways. The self-defense system should be online, shouldn't it?
If that doesn't work, then one of us needs to run after it. Otherwise, the autocannons will have to do.
While
You
you're
got
talking,
hit
I'm going
twice.
to fire on
You
the
guys got
only
hit
other
by 2
remaining
things.
thing.
Hang on, let me make a roll here and see if your hallway defense is working. 3. Okay, so hallway defense is halfway working. So it's gonna take this guy at least a turn to get to the engines. but one of you should probably go try to slow him down. Or stop him, even.
Well, we have one thing still in the room,
You do.
don't we? So let's focus on that for now.
I mean, there's a lot of you.
Alright, one of us will try to get past it and then go into the hallway.
All right.
Kevin, kaboom.
How about instead of that, we just fire upon the only remaining thing, and then go after it?
Either way, that gives us an earth-shattering kaboom, won't it?
Oh, you'll...
We have
shoot
advantage
an
if
alien.
it's two of us firing.
Okay,
Titan, the only other military expert that it seems. Let's both fire upon the thing still in the fucking room, and then one of us can go after the other.
Alright, we're both shooting?
I'm down.
Captain, is this okay?
Absolutely.
Alright. Who's taking first
Well,
shot?
Both of you just roll once, I guess, because you don't... Well, yeah, you don't have any more story points right now. Yeah.
You done?
Oh.
I haven't used one.
I guess Vincent has one. Good for you.
Yeah.
How do story points work again?
That's what lets you use
roll a
aspects
second
and lets you
D6.
have advantage.
Okay, make sure.
So I'm gonna go ahead with sharpshooter,
Alright.
which means I roll 2 of these
Yeah.
fucking things. Boom.
Well,
No.
okay then. Bam! Titan, your shot misses, which is not really surprising as you are a red shirt, and thus, like
Titan
most
hasn't
stock
rolled.
characters, you always miss.
I'm taking the first shot. Titan hasn't
Titan
rolled.
rolled. He rolled in Discord.
Yeah.
Oh.
We're rolling from multiple sources.
Yeah,
Titan
either
rolled.
way, it doesn't matter, because, Vincent, you shoot this alien dead. Boom! So, now you have 2 very disgusting, alien bodies on board. You gross them in their 6, 7 asses. You... This was a really weird species that the jerks have invested this time. You still have one thing running down the corridors. Maybe you guys might want to deal with that.
Suggestion, Captain?
We all know which one of us is going to be the fastest to catch up to it.
Suggestion, it would be smarter to send a team down just in case.
Yeah?
It would be
Yeah.
smart to send someone who can fire a gun, heal someone if anyone gets hurt, and fix the engine if it gets broken, potentially?
We need Dr. Titan then.
Titan already went, so Titan
Already moved,
Titan's
can't
gonna
move
wait
again.
till next
Yeah,
round.
that would be me, Marvin, and Mr. Gwendolyn.
Exactly.
I'd be behind you next round, but...
There's me as well! If
Miss
anyone
Garden,
can
we
take
need you to
Keep
fly.
the ship steady.
Yeah, I know! What is the status of the ship, by the way? Are we crashing
Oh
or
no, you're
anything?
currently set up with
think
the
we're
cruiser
okay.
because Prince is still coming aboard to see Thames.
Let's send
You're
in
doing
a,
fine, Grace. Keep it
let's
up.
send in a group of 2. Let's send in Mr. Gwendolyn and that little alien thing.
Well, it's time to bring the kaboom, isn't it, Mr. Gwendolyn?
Well, I can't go. I've already made the force field this round. The doctor will have to go with you, in case you get hit.
Well, I guess it's you and me, Doctor.
Indeed. Try not to die.
Oh, believe me, I have no intention.
Alright, so you two run down the hall after the alien. He's some distance ahead of you, but you do actually come in contact with him in the hallway. What do you do?
Halt,
I will remind
jerkling.
you, he has 5 guns and he's real mad about he heard his companions yelling in pain down the hallway. He's not very happy with you. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna have him attack you guys. I'm not even gonna bother asking.
Find cover!
Okay, so I'm gonna say he has advantage because he's pissed. So let's see here. 2 and 4. Okay, I got a 4. So that means I get what I want, but at a cost. Okay, so he shoots Marvin the Martian. He gets you in the leg, but he doesn't get both of you in spite of his.
My leg!
So having 5 guns is great and all, but he does still only have 1 pair of eyes. So actually, 5 guns is not actually the most helpful.
As I...
So what happens to it?
It's still running at you guys. It's just, you know, it's done its turn. It's shot at you guys, and Marvin is
So what was the cost?
Marvin's down. He didn't shoot both of you.
Oh,
No,
am I
no,
dead?
You're just your legs hurt.
Okay, so the cost for us could mean life, but the cost for you means, oh, it just didn't work slightly.
Listen, it makes sense in story for Blorble to go down if two fucking aliens shoot at him. Like,
I'm talking about yours.
I'm saying that the thing was,
I mean, Mr. Reed, the alien is coming back our way and not towards the
Yeah.
engine.
there is that.
Marvin, are you in need of medical aid, or can you still fire?
I could still fire, but I would like my leg to be fixed at some point. Okay, and I fire the gun from the floor at the oncoming alien, trying to trip him up.
Okay, so roll. Actually, yeah, just roll.
There we go.
Good job, Marvin!
Oh.
Another 6.
Okay, so you trip Marvin the Martian, you trip this alien, which, actually isn't very hard. It does have 9 legs, and an uneven number of legs does not make a lot of sense. So thanks to its ridiculous biology, tripping it is not very hard at all. So yeah, it falls to the ground, and all 6 of its asses are now in the air. It gives a very annoyed gurgle. Okay, so...
I believe he was trying to shoot it.
Well, he's on the floor now. Dr. McGillicuddy, your move. You're the only one.
Well, as a doctor, I have sworn to do no harm, even to weird 7-assed creatures. So being a doctor, I should probably help get Marvin back on his feet.
Alright. So, did you use your story point?
I didn't even
did
move
not,
last
so
time!
Congratulations, you can have advantage if you want.
I think I will. So that's another 6.
Good job.
Oh, I'm so glad we're competent.
You fix Marvin the Martian's leg. His leg is better than it was before, in fact. And while you're fixing Marvin the Martian's leg, Marvin, as you get up, your knee just sort of bumps into this alien, and you hit him in just the right place. Because it turns out the 6-assed aliens do, in fact, have a single weak point, which is very easy to hurt if you get it in the right spot. And so you knee it like, in the spleen, and it just fucking dies.
Take that, jerkling! How do you like that? The superior alien species is me, the Martian.
Okay, so
Oh my God.
that all happens, and it is then that the back door opens up, and Prince Louis comes on board. Where is Thames T. Jerk, or whatever his name was? I don't know. All I know is I'm in love with him.
I'm right here, my love.
Perfect. Thames T. Jerk approaches you in his freak 7-assed splendor. His cape billows behind him as he approaches you and gazes into your eyes. Thames T. Jerk, you are the only one for me, says the alien. I was wondering if I, a jerk, could perhaps become one with you, a jerk. I've had enough of this host, Thames T. Jerk, and I was wondering, I just think that the most romantic experience possible would be to climb inside of your head and be one with you.
That sounds like a dream come true, Captain.
It does, doesn't it?
Now let's put our
Hang on.
butts together and make this
Wait a second.
one
Do you
time.
want to roll, or do you want to just accept that?
James, are you sure about this?
Even if it's not the most, even if it's not the smartest idea, if it can save you, if it can save you guys, my friends, my family, my crew, I will do it.
I mean,
And hey, I might find true love at the end of this. Who knows?
You understand you're accepting you're accepting for this snail to like climb into your head and encase your brain, and you understand the jerks mind control people, right?
Are you sure you're helping
But
us,
it could
Mr.
be a
Jerk?
very fun, very sensual experience. So there is that.
It's like, you don't have to do that.
There are
just
other aliens
Captain.
in space.
I look to you. I look to your leadership. Captain, what
Captain,
did I
is it
do?
okay if my love mind controls me? I just want to double check.
I mean, it does seem cute.
What?
Cute! This guy is the leader of a species that tried to destroy us all, Captain! I urge you to reconsider!
Okay, so, Prince Louis climbs its slimy way out of this seven-assed alien's head, and then crawls into Thames T. Jerk's head. It slithers romantically. It climbs in.
Oh, that pinches a little.
And then, I'm afraid, Thames T. Jerk, your hand reaches down, and you grab your blaster and you point it at Captain Percy Blackwood.
I'm so sorry, Captain. I just can't
I'm
help
sorry.
myself.
Thames, I have to take them down. I have to take them all down, the prince says with your voice, Thames T. Jerk. It has to be us. Only us. We're going to escape the Alliance. We're going to escape the Jerks. We're going to escape all of them.
We could just give you
I did not see that
a way
coming.
out, a pod. We could just let you
No,
go
it's
on your
more
honeymoon.
romantic to
I
kill
don't-
all of you.
Oh, it's not!
I put my hand on Percy's shoulder.
That's fair, but counterpoint, maybe don't.
Like, we're
I
being
put my-
supportive.
I put my hand on Percy's shoulder. Can I do this? Can I literally throw him out of the way?
Yeah, sure.
You've already.
You gotta roll
she's
to
already,
do it.
They've already moved.
I'm
They've
gonna-
already gone. Oh my god.
But
No,
They shot.
no.
I thought we were doing
No, it's
another round.
This is the next round. Like, this is
Oh,
the...
this?
This is round three.
Actually, before you do that, I have a question.
Yes.
I have a question. If the ship moves rapidly, like if we make it move in a specific direction, does everything move with it at the moment?
We can turn off the gravity.
It does if you do that.
You'll roll.
Precisely.
But, yeah, someone should make a move. Because this is the boss, so, you know, he gets...
so
Do you want to turn off
First of all,
the...
you haven't answered my
It
question.
wouldn't, because of
What are those things
the
called,
gravity.
like
Right now, it would not.
alien rolls?
Anyone willing to roll for the gravity? Captain?
I guess I could give it a shot.
Alright.
Roll for gravity.
You haven't used your story point yet, Captain. Now,
What? Okay, out of character.
Well,
what
he
is
you
already
already
got
got a 5.
five.
It means that you
What
can
is
use
that?
an aspect and you get advantage.
I don't think either of that applies to this, so I'm gonna save
Okay,
it.
cool. You hit the anti-gravity thing, and suddenly, Prince Thames T. Jerk floats into the air. However, Prince Thames T. Jerk does, after all, have impressive muscle control and flexibility, and also is, of course,
Oh,
an
yes.
excellent shot, which means his blaster remains trained on you, Captain Percy.
So I can go back to grabbing him and chucking him out of the way.
Can I just shoot the guy? Can I just shoot the guy?
Captain,
I'm gonna
there's
shoot
still
the
a
guy.
bit of me left in here. Give me a chance
What?
to convince my new lover to just leave. To just leave me behind. Let me charm my way out of this.
Yes!
Can we do that?
Damn it!
Can he do
it? Don't do it! You'll shoot yourself.
You know what? The
I'm
guy
going to
that-
have an internal brain dialogue with my new parasite and try to convince him to leave you all alone.
Speed jerk. Speed.
Go on.
This is crazier
Honey.
than that rabbit.
It's just you and me now. We have all our lives to spend in space together. I only agreed to do this if it would save my friends. That means a lot to me, and though we'll be together forever, You have to do me this one, son.
Roll.
Alright, do I actually get to use the two
No,
dice
you
this
just use the
time
one.
since I didn't like
No.
You used your story point
Okay.
already. 4.
Oh.
You get what you want, but at a cost.
I'm sorry, Tames. It's just
He's gonna make me forget
these other
math.
people. These other people. I'm sorry, Tames. These other people. I can't stand the idea knowing that they've lived while seeing your beautiful face, which means I have no choice. And the prince takes your hand, Tames, and points the blaster at your own head. I'm sorry, love.
Goodbye, my friends. Goodbye, my love.
Does anyone want to do anything?
Can I science a force field?
Between, like, he's pressing the blaster to his head. Where are you gonna put the?
Okay, fine. Can I science a
Can I
controlled
shoot their
EMP
blaster?
burst then?
Sorry, could you repeat what you were suggesting, Tommy?
Can I science a controlled EMP burst from the console that he's standing next to?
Sure. Science is sure. Unless Percy has any
Just
options, since
science.
Captain Percy is captain and all.
I don't have a gun pointed at. Oh wait, no, I
You
guess
don't.
I
The
don't.
gun's pointed at your at Tames.
Oh god, yeah. Anything y'all can do to save him.
Okay, who wants to go?
Alright,
I
well,
believe
controlled 5 for
Mr.
the
Gwendolyn
EMP.
just did.
Yeah. Yeah, I rolled a
If I
5
pay
for
attention to
controlled
what's going
EMP
on.
burst.
What's going on? Give me a break.
It's okay. I'm
Okay.
getting confused too.
So you got a 5. The electromagnetic blast goes off. It does in fact stop the gun. However, it also takes out the anti-gravity force field. Tames and everyone else, you all clatter to the floor. The gun flies out of Tames' hand.
Wait, wouldn't an EMP wouldn't the anti-gravity be produced by a device?
Yeah, the entire point was the electromagnetic force field took out everything in the area, which included the...
So wouldn't that turn
Yes,
off the
that's
gravity?
No,
Gravity
gravity
is
is already
on.
turned off, so...
Yeah, but since the artificial gravity is what would have been made, there wouldn't have been anything
Sure,
to turn it back
fine.
on.
So...
Are we still floating or no?
I guess
Yeah.
you're all still floating. Okay, so the blaster flies out of Tames' hand, and he seems very unsure of what to do now.
Gotta be a way we can
Friends,
get that thing out
grab
of his
it before I can, please.
What do you guys do? Because Tames looks like he's ready to try to fight you all off.
I'm going to go ahead and kick my way to the blaster.
Okay, I mean the blaster's been disabled.
He said it. Has it been disabled?
You do have a gun though.
That was the
He
point
still
of it.
has his own though.
All right, cool. Then let's. What can I do to fucking subdue him without having to get close to his weird ear slug?
You could set the face at a stun.
Is that a thing?
Yes, there should be a dial on the side. There's a dial on the side. It should be labeled.
Got it. Thank you. I'm doing that. I'm hitting him with a
Alright,
stun.
roll. Okay. Finally, a bad roll. Right at the end when I would want one. Okay, so you...
Not the desired result, but not a loss.
Okay. So, you don't actually stun him, but, he does seem... Okay, so you don't actually paralyze him or anything, but the flashy lights do confuse him greatly, and he now just seems utterly fucking lost as to what's going... What? Oh god, it's so shy. Oh. Tames, what's happening? What's happening here? I'm scared. I'm scared, Tames.
I'm scared too.
Quick, while he's distracted, let's take him to a pod and jettison him from our ship.
God. Can I invoke story and just say that I get fed up with the fucking phaser and deck him in the
I
face.
mean, he's Captain. You've used your turn, Captain Percy. Why don't you decide what happens here?
God. He says we can invoke story, then we don't even invoke story.
This is a bit overwhelming.
Captain Percy, you are very strong and very capable, and I trust that you will be able to make the right decision here. He does, after all, just need to be jettisoned out of here, probably on some kind of space pod, so they can go be deeply and awkwardly in love somewhere else.
Captain, punch him and knock him out.
Captain, you've done a good job so far. I believe in you to keep going.
Wait, Captain! I still have story points. I might be able to hit better.
You don't need to knock him out. He's dazed. You just gotta get him out of...
Yeah, well, it'll be more efficient. He might try and
Okay,
fight
if you
back.
want to punch him, then punch him, I guess! Punch him in the beautiful face!
Oh dear.
He's already subdued. Let's not cause any more trauma for him.
He's not subdued.
Here's what I think. If we can knock him out, then maybe we can try and throw him into one of those escape pods.
Well,
Exactly. Now
I have the perfect tool. Don't worry.
Okay.
Don't mind me, I'm just listening to your plans to beat me up.
Okay, so he's not subdued.
I pull out this stupid magnifying glass. Use my story points on that, and I throw it at his weak spot.
He's Tames T. Jerk. He's human now.
His groin?
Yeah, his weak spot
That's
would be his
amazing. You're
groin.
throwing an anti-gravity.
Yeah, well, I'm throwing it at full force, okay?
Okay. I guess. With advantage.
I mean, I guess gravity doesn't really affect forward motion.
It makes. In fact, it would make the. It would make the hit even harder because there was no friction.
That's a 6.
You hit Tames T. Jerk in the head and you knock him out.
Yeah.
Cool. Now somebody turn the fucking gravity
Let's
back
get
on.
this son of a gun back into the pod.
Who still has a turn?
Someone please turn the
That would
gravity
be
back
Marvin, Titan, and the Doctor.
Doctor, turn it up!
I'm sorry, could you say that again? It was just a bunch of noise from out here.
Turn the gravity on.
I mean, okay, I'm not exactly an engineer, but I can try.
There's a button that says gravity on it.
There are a million buttons on this thing.
There's gravity on it.
Doctor,
Boy,
this button.
He's down
Thank
the
you,
hall.
Tommy.
I'm just pointing at a button.
Okay, you turn the gravity on. Congratulations. Thud.
Okay.
Come at a cost?
I
Button.
hate this. I hate this so much.
3 or 4.
Alright,
Okay.
so status report. The alien's on the ground. He's in Tames T. Jerk in whatever way he wants to be in. And we just gotta get him out into a pod, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Sounds like
Yeah.
That'd be
All
it.
right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna walk my way over to Thames, and I'm going to take the phaser and shoot the old host just in case.
Okay.
Why didn't we let him shoot himself before?
Well, because he's in Tames.
I don't know. Love finds a
the,
way.
The old host, the 7S one that came in.
Ah,
Not
understood.
me. Oh, thanks for that.
Yeah, the old host that we don't know is alive or not.
The body of Prince Vizier Space Louis III.
Yeah,
Thank you.
do that.
So I'm just gonna point blank pow this fucker.
Okay.
Do I even need to
Look,
roll for
you know,
that?
it's cool. It's really cool, and you look like a real badass while you do it. Do you say a one-liner? Fine.
No. Okay, cool. Danger gone. We can all
Well,
fucking
he's
calm
still-
down. Let's grab Thames.
Yeah. What are you doing with Tames?
Fucking throwing him.
Where?
Putting him in a pod, I
In the
guess.
pod.
In the pod.
Who else has him? Who else?
I have.
has him?
I'll take him to the pods.
Okay.
Yeah, fucking.
And then I just drag the limp unconscious body of Tames T. Jerk out to the escape pods, and I
That was sweet prince.
drag him and then push him into a pod and slam the eject button.
Okay.
Who else?
So the pod holding your friend Tames T. Jerk flies off into the beautiful vista of space, and you all wave him off. And so the day is saved. Woo.
Oh.
By the sacrifice
where that
of
thing is
Tame's
actually headed?
jerk.
Yeah.
It's headed somewhere, don't worry about it.
Oh my god. And the only casualty we've got was the robot, which Tommy
Oh, and also Tame.
Also Tame.
And also Tames, but I think he's fine with that.
You
But
know
he's
what?
not dead.
He's
He's
okay.
alive, living out his love. Tommy, do you want to try to fix a robot?
I will science the robot.
Well, you did it, Captain Percy Blackwood. It was definitely because of your actions and not your entire crew around you. But
Hey, what's this button here that says ludicrous speed?
you know what, Percy?
No.
I know you
Captain.
always wanted
Don't
to
press the
experience
button.
all kinds of things.
Push!
And so you all blast off into space. And it's really cool. The end. Alright. I guess I'm gonna call it. First things first. Just before we head off, I'm just gonna hang out here on the bridge for a second. Did you have a good time, Percy? Was that a yes?
Absolutely.
Good. I'm so
God damn.
glad. I am so happy that you had such a good time. I think that this was a wonderful, wonderful expedition, and I just want you to remember that as long as you stay here, you can have this. You can just have this whenever you want.
I'll keep that in mind.
You just keep that in mind, right? All right. You go ahead and relax, Percy.
I feel so sick.
I fucking hated that. Jesus Christ.
Even I'm lost.
So who wants a drink?
Me, right here, please. Please, God.
I still don't
No.
drink.
After all of that, I probably.
Oh,
That was nothing like what space was supposed to be.
Tommy, Queen, Grace, everybody, eyes up.
Oh,
Just
Oh,
what?
it appears we've got a new visitor in here.
Percy?
Oh, hey?
Wait, what is he doing here?
Well, we got his name, I guess.
We did?
Howdy. I don't think I actually...
Okay.
Oh,
okay.
wait. Is this the one who shot me in the neck?
What? That happened?
Yeah.
Sorry?
Yeah, that girl who was tripping out and then shot me in the neck. Is this her?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Well, it's quite possible, but for now, it's Percy.
Okay.
Right. Hi.
Hi.
All right, buddy. Well, welcome to this place, I guess.
Thanks.
I didn't think we'd catch you here for a little while.
I
But
didn't think I was gonna be here at all. What is this? What are these things?
Don't worry about those.
These
They'll
things.
just give you a headache.
Yeah, I bump into them a lot.
I'll take your word for it.
I mean, you're quite small, so you can probably just duck under.
I ain't that small.
All right.
I'm only 5'7".
Okay.
who? Guys, who is that? I thought he was part of the game.
He's. Yeah. Tommy.
Percy?
After.
Tommy?
Tommy, after you went, we managed to get a name.
Oh.
Oh!
Alright. So, Percy, it is. Blackwood, right?
That's right, sir.
I guess this is our time to finally properly introduce ourselves. Vincent Reed.
So. Pleasure.
Over here, this is Tommy Gwendolyn.
Howdy.
Dr. McGillicuddy.
Hello, hello.
His name is actually Doctor. It's honestly a fucking wonder.
That's a little bit confusing. Might take some time to get used to that.
And Grace Garden.
Yes, a pleasure.
What do you drink, Percy?
Drink?
You know,
I-
anything suit your fancy. Whiskey,
alcohol.
bourbon.
I've never actually had alcohol before.
You want to start, or would you rather pass?
No, it's fine. I just no, it's a little bit new to me. You got something a little bit tame?
Ah, jeez. Here, I'm just gonna. Doc, what's a tame thing? I don't mix things. I just know liquor.
Have one of my fruit juice packs.
It's entirely possible to just mix a drink and not put any alcohol in it.
But that's no fun.
Exactly. I'm going to grab one of these. Tommy Ketch.
Nah.
There's your juice.
Yay.
And a couple of glasses. Scotch for us three. Doc, I don't know if you like to drink. I'm sure you can pick something up yourself.
I drink only on special occasions.
What is this?
Scotch. It's made in your place.
Oh, it's vile. Fuck it.
That's scotch.
That is scotch. Congratulations. None of y'all can take a drink.
I can take a drink, but I'm more of a port person.
Oh, you're a beer person. Got it. You're a piss water person. I can't judge that.
Shut up.
It's true. You know it. All right. Focus on the thing at hand. Percy, nice to meet you, buddy. Welcome to our little. I want to call it a sanctuary, but I believe that would be giving her credit.
Her. Oh, y'all are talking about the Muse, right?
The
What?
Muse.
Muse?
I mean,
We're
she's
talking
the
about
one
the
making
murder
all
god.
this happen, ain't she?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, she is.
She's the murder god.
She's no
Murder
Muse.
What?
Don't know where you got that.
Oh, well,
Well, probably from
funny
her
thing.
lies.
hang on one second.
All right. What are we hanging on for?
Right. This is my sketch pad. Never leave without it. If y'all actually look at this page right here, I actually have some pictures of her. This is my
Oh.
muse.
You drew this?
Mm-hmm. I've wanted to do this all my life. But, well, I've been quite limited. Supplies, time, and money. But, I mean, I remember one evening this beautiful woman came up to me in the evening and just said, "Hey, I can offer this to y'all," and I mean, just seemed like a dream come true, and I was like, how can I refuse?
Oh my goodness.
All right. I'm gonna.
Something wrong?
1 second.
I think I'm going to need the gin and tonic, please.
Coming right up. Okay.
Oh dear.
I know it may
Here you go,
sound
doctor.
strange, but this has been paradise for me.
Oh.
I've
Not
never
exactly
felt so
for us,
alive.
buddy.
Paradise.
Yeah, calm down, everybody. Quiet down.
Y'all
Boy
think
just
so
woke
too?
up. No, not at all.
Nuh-uh.
Really?
Oh.
You've been. All right. Percy, where do you think you are right now?
Well, from the looks of things, it's what do y'all call it? Is it a pole? A bar. That's it, a bar.
Yeah, you're in a bar. But where is the bar?
I mean, I
You
couldn't
know?
tell you, sir.
Couldn't tell me. Well, let me tell you something right now. You are nowhere near anything. Ever.
I mean, that's not entirely true. I'm near you right now.
Yeah, and we're trapped in the same situation you are.
Oh, y'all are just stinking thinking.
You step out the door out there, there's nothing. Nothing and nothing and nothing for miles, and it goes on to infinity.
Oh, don't be silly, Doc. There ain't a door.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there you
not really.
Mm-mm.
Well, sure, if we can just make some adjustments to it, that won't be too much of a problem.
Oh.
We're not interior decorators.
Well, not with that attitude.
Percy, we don't want to be here. That's the main difference between all of us right now. I don't know what lies she told you, what she told you she would fulfill for you. Apparently, she would show you things, and I'm sure she has. But not us.
Oh, well.
She gave us all a promise, and she broke it. Each and every one.
Or
She
twisted it.
twisted it.
Oh, well, I'm sorry that happened, but I mean, it seems pretty good to me. Maybe you just need to look a bit more optimistic about it.
I'm out! I'm done!
Wait,
No,
where are you going?
Come on.
No.
I'm not in the room! Bye!
Hey, wait!
Wait, hold on.
Doctor!
No, can't do this one! No! You're on your own!
Did I say something?
See, Percy, how did you get here? Where were you before here?
Well, I think I was in my room. I was in my room. It was raining outside. I don't remember much else other than that.
You don't remember spaceship?
Oh, well, I mean, obviously I remember that. Yeah, I remember the gigantic spaceship with all the colorful buttons. I remember the little flashy button that said speed on it. It was fun.
What about the train, the circus, the musical, where
Now
people
that you mention it, yeah, I remember each of those perfectly well, actually. And come to think of it,
the
I think
places
I remember one of y'all telling me that I was a killer as well.
That was me. Hello, welcome to the club. We're all killers here because we're not allowed not to be.
This is fun.
What?
Fun?
Don't you get it? It's just a little show, ain't it? We're all just playing different roles.
Percy, it's okay. It's not a show, Percy. It's real. We all experience it each and every single time. I've died way too many times to count.
I mean, every show has a little bit of tragedy every now and then, don't it?
Oh my god!
Oh shit! Did I strike? I'm sorry.
Oh, you're striking all the fucking nerves.
Grace, calm down.
I'm fine.
No, you're not. If you need to take a walk, then take a walk.
Okay, let me put this into context, Percy. My mind is a little fractured, per se. Split in two. My wish was for it to be put back together. And your muse did that by making me completely forget, and when I remembered, it split back again. It's going to be the exact same with you. You're going to get so bored and realize that there's a problem.
She stripped us all of our humanity, took everything we ever loved and ever wanted, and decided when we wanted it back that was a problem.
We can never get it back.
Maybe I don't have anything to get back.
Percy, we do. I'm sorry if you don't have anything to get back. I'm more than willing to help you find something too.
Yes.
Let me get to my point, Percy. I'm asking for your help. I need
Listen.
everyone on my side here. If I want to save everyone from your muse.
Listen, y'all seem like really kind people. I mean that, I do. And I'm willing to help y'all escape if y'all really need to, but as for me, I mean, this is perfect for me. I mean, one minute I get to spend being one of those Olympians, the next I get to live with the upper crust, and for some reason I remember playing as my dog Fido at one point. But the point being is just, this is the best I've ever lived. And I mean, if I'm being honest, I've never felt more happy in my life.
Yeah, well, it's perfect until you start to die over and over.
It's
I
perfect
was-
until everyone gets who they are stripped away.
I was there. I know it's so perfect being able to be anything you could be. But remembering that pain, knowing that, doesn't help it.
We're playthings, Percy.
She doesn't care about us. Don't
We're
care about
nothing-
you.
We're nothing more than toys. Cycled out for whatever game she needs next.
What we want to do is we want to bring everyone back. We want to bring the humanity back out of them. We want to save them. Not let them suffer.
I'll say it again. I'm willing to help y'all out if y'all need it. But I'm staying here. And I don't think there's anything that's gonna change my mind.
Right, fine. Stay here.
Grace. Jesus Christ.
Sorry,
I'll be with the doctor. Fuck
Go
you,
ahead.
Percy.
Whoa! Language.
I didn't...
Don't worry about that.
She has a habit of stabbing bears.
She can snap. It's part of her whole deal. As you can see, she clearly ain't fixed.
I just
Look,
don't
Percy,
understand.
if you don't join us, then we can't escape. We can't win. We can't save anybody. The game being played, I need everybody on my side.
Well,
Look,
I've told
Okay.
you my story. Why don't we get to know each other a little bit first?
fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough. You know, it's a nice loungy place. We have a couple weeks before she decides we're going to be moving again. I'm more than willing to have a little chat. Besides, we got a lot to catch up on.
I'd appreciate that.